Here we go.
And we are live here once again without your head. This is Nasty Neil.
That would make me terrible, Troy.
It's your cousin AJ.
I'm Tara Hutchison.
Exactly. The station of decapitation. We're having some technical trouble, so it's not streaming live on the Without Your Head Facebook, but we're live everywhere else. So wherever you are, I would like you to come over to the YouTube page, because then we can see your lovely comments and you can interact with all the other Headites here.
I dig it.
Yes.
Not a Headite.
Yeah, Headites. I think that's a new term. So
Yeah, I've never heard that yet.
We're working it out.
So Bill Rebane will be joining us in about an hour. The creator of Blood Harvest, the cult classic with Tiny Tim as the killer clown, or maybe not a killer clown, the clown, and the Giant Spider Invasion, which is celebrating its 50th anniversary.
That's pretty awesome.
Wow.
And a bunch of other stuff. He was just talked about recently by Quentin Tarantino.
Nice.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, Tarantino said he was a like an influence to him. And anybody out there has any connection? Because Bill was trying to get connection because I think he wanted to show some of his movies at the New Bev.
Nice.
He assumed I did. He's like, you must know Quentin Tarantino. I was like, yeah, I've got him on
speed dial, Daddy-O. Yeah.
So I want to mention this weekend, Rebecca Kennedy, who's been on the show a bunch of times, a friend of the show, her new movie, Traumatica, comes out. Now, it's got a limited release because Troy and I were going to go see it here on the Cape. It's not playing anywhere on the Cape. Closest to me is Boston, but it looks wild, so try to find it in your area.
Yeah, the trailer looked so good. And then we figured that the theater that showed the trailer would show the movie, but of course not. Never make that assumption.
Yeah. Isn't that odd that you show the trailer but not the movie? What do I know? But I do know 1 week from tonight is the clown party.
Yes!
A lot of people excited. I'm excited.
A lot of people excited. A lot of people scared.
I'm both. I'm a little bit of each, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I dug out the prize wheel. I got it working.
Got it oiled up, ready to rock and roll. Mm-hmm. It's all good.
We've been dragging around town. We brought it to an abandoned train station.
Yeah, we did, in fact.
Those photos turned out so cool. You guys look awesome.
That was fun.
Yeah,
and
you guys.
The people at the pizza place, props to them. They didn't kick us out. They're like, oh, yeah, we got a couple of clowns coming in.
Originally, we were going to go to a seafood place, and I was like, I don't know, Troy. I think because it's very towny people. I was like, I don't know. But so instead, we went to our favorite pizza place, Brooklyn Heights, and they were very happy to see us dressed as clowns.
Oh yeah, they were totally geeked. They might even show up next Thursday.
Yeah, that's what we've heard.
I can't believe you guys walked around like that. Even just purchasing my clown makeup was like a degrading experience.
Why?
I went to a spirit and and I had to ask for help. First of all, I was like, "Hey, they have so much stuff." I was like, "Where's the clown stuff?" And the guy's like, "Clown stuff." And I was like, "Yeah, you know, like clown makeup, clown noses, that." And he's like, "Oh, we guess we have some over here." So he shows me, and I'm like, "Okay, thanks, appreciate it." And then I took out a bunch of clown stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he knew where it was though, right. and so then I had to check out, and he's like, "Oh, right over here," and he's like, "Oh, by the way, do you want to donate to this children's hospital that?" And I was like, "No, I don't." And he goes, "Oh, okay, Mr. Clown Man."
Wow.
All right, Mr.
They always
Clown.
have to shame you.
And I was just like, yeah. And then he finished the transaction and he was like, "Have a good day, bozo."
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow, that guy was sassy.
and I just had to grab my clown shit and walk away.
Like, that's why you're employed for 2 months in the year. Sir.
Oh yeah, I even forgot that you were at a specific place for for Halloween stuff.
Yeah, and Halloween's not for a long time, so like they should love that I'm in there. It's super early for them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he hated my guts. I was like, damn, this is so humbling. Just being called bozo at a register.
Well, I had not the same experience, but when I went, because I was looking for lipstick and nails for my clown, and so I was like, well, let me try like the Dollar Tree for that, because they might have something. So I went in there, and indeed they had lipstick and they had like fake nails. So I'm bringing them up, and the lady at the register, she's like, "Oh, are these for you?" Well, in fact, yes, they are.
Uh-oh.
Got anything else to say? And that's where that one ended. At least she had the good sense to stop it.
Man, people are nosy, huh?
They are.
Yeah. Yeah, you should just ring them up. It doesn't matter who they're for. Oh, I'm doing good anyway. Anthony,
Hi,
Mr.
Anthony.
Showboat.
Everything's
Anthony
good,
is ready
Anthony.
for a clown party.
All right. I can't wait to see him. Like he's gonna look cool, I think, as a clown.
You know, I have a lot of respect for clowns now because I thought I was like, I'm gonna do a whole clown voice. Like I'm gonna be like a whole different guy. And then I thought about it and I was like, wait, I'm gonna have to do that for like 3 hours. It's not gonna work. I just got to be me in clown makeup, and then I thought about all the clowns that really stay in character the whole time that you see them, and they don't ever break. And you know, there's like the meme of like the clown taking a cigarette break, and he's like, "What do you want, punk?" And he's like all angry. But usually when you see them, they're super in character. It's like I have a lot of respect for that now because I couldn't do it. I could probably do it for 20 minutes before I'd be like, I think I'm pissing everybody off.
You know what's funny? What you said, AJ, about the cigarette break is, I think it was 2 years ago, the last Mad Monster I vended at. I believe the guy who played Terrifier the clown like made an appearance there.
Oh.
And he was staying at the same hotel I was, and I saw him outside of the hotel literally taking a cigarette break.
Was he in like the Clown makeup and everything?
You know, honestly, I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I wish I could. I think I was like getting breakfast in the morning, and we're like, "Oh my gosh, that's the Terrifier clown!" But he had that thing that where he's just like, like break.
That's amazing.
I love literally it. True.
That's how you meet the cool people, though. Is at the
smoking cigarettes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I've always said. I'm like, if you ever want to meet cool people, just smoke cigarettes.
Yep.
So there was a brief time during our convention days where I started to smoke a pipe so I could hang out at the smoking area. And
Where all the cool kids were.
but I was a big fraud. It was actually filled with this like mint stuff. It wasn't actually tobacco.
You were a fraud smoker.
Exactly.
It'll make you feel good, kid.
You know, hot take. I don't think that pipe tobacco is actually that bad for you.
I do like the smell of pipe tobacco, I have to say. And the taste is pretty good.
I think that they put a bunch of stuff in cigarettes that is that's what really gets you. Like a bunch of, because you know how people used to they'd fall asleep smoking cigarettes and they'd like set their couch on fire.
Right.
That was a big problem. It happened like a lot. Like people were setting their trailers on fire or like their apartment. But then they started putting this glue, these rings in cigarettes that make them go out if you're not puffing on them. But it's like, dude, there's so many different chemicals to stop this from happening or keep that from happening, and you're just like sucking on it. Yeah, smoking is cool straight from without your head.
That's it.
We need to get a like
That's our public
tobacco
service
sponsor.
announcement tonight.
That's what we need to spend like 20 minutes an episode just farming just crazy clips.
Today's episode is brought to you by tobacco, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Boys and girls.
All of us are just smoking cigarettes on the show. We're all.
Well, it always makes you think, because like when you brought up about the clown, like I think anytime you see anybody in full makeup, the happiest they look is when they're on break and they're having a smoke. Like if you ever see those old pictures of Karloff, like he'd have a cup of tea and a cigarette going, and he looked like the happiest cat in the world.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That picture that I mentioned last week, I think it's Michael St. Michael's on the Greasy Strangler, and they're putting on his prosthetic penis, and he's smoking. And he looks very very comfortable.
That guy loves a cigarette
And a prosthetic penis.
Yeah. Two of his favorite things.
Well, speaking of prosthetic penises,
I got one right here.
I did finish the legs for Master Zog. Look at that. But so next is, because Tara demanded it, a puppet penis. So
yes.
Oh my god.
But look, the legs came out really cool. I'm very happy with them.
I love them. Yeah. I want to tickle the tootsies.
And I put in heavy armature wire, so like you can bend them. You could like sit at a chair.
Very good.
High tech stuff.
That's adorable.
But here was Troy and I at Brooklyn Heights Pizza, and they're like, "Can we get a selfie?" We're like, "Absolutely!" And so they posted it on their page, and so it was very fun.
Oh, I love how your costumes turned out.
In Brooklyn Heights, by the way.
Crazy. I feel like I have to get a more outfit.
Besides the bow tie, and the wig, all the rest of that is just my actual clothes.
Nice.
You know what? I am really happy to say that not one thing that I have works as clown clothes.
It's all very oversized because it was like when I was much heavier, but I was like, I think it works for the clown. You know?
That is good for hobo clown oversized.
Yeah. And and to get Jane here, great legs. Well, thank you. And the puppet too.
Oh.
You need a rim shot.
Pretty nice pins there, Nasty Neil.
So you mentioned Art the Clown. I do have a question. Is Art the Clown, maybe we should have saved this for Clown Party, but is he a clown or is he a mime? Because he doesn't speak.
Oh.
Or is a mime just a type of clown?
Ah, see, that's like all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Well, Willie Whistle was a clown, and he didn't speak.
You're throwing my. Well, I guess we should have saved this for the debate.
That's true. We'll come back to these.
You didn't have anything beyond that. That was just you're really throwing my theory off here.
He doesn't speak. He does, he mimes stuff. But I do like the idea that I guess a mime is a type of clown.
I went as a mime for Halloween a couple years ago.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, it was really fun.
Did you
it was
mime
fun
everything out?
I just like didn't talk, and there was like an art walk like in downtown Phoenix where like it's actually one of the biggest like art walks, and there's just thousands of people, and people just get really impressed if you're dressed as a clown or a mime for some reason. They just like you. It's like, what if I was like a piece of shit murderer? Like,
well, now you know. You've unlocked
yeah.
You've cracked the code on that one.
Yeah, I had like a little beret and little gloves and like a turtleneck.
So this is the oldest picture. I was trying to find a picture of me with a pipe from conventions, but this is a very old picture of me, Troy, and our cousin, and I've got a pipe for some reason.
I'm rocking the mullet there.
Yeah, Troy's got a pretty sweet mullet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's badass. Hey, that's all back in style now.
Yeah,
yeah. You should get it back, Troy.
I'll trim the top down. We'll be good.
You can match me and AJ. Me and AJ. AJ grew his mullet out for the clown, and I grow mine out to play in Arbor Day.
Yep.
I think that's another thing that makes my clown scary is that is like a redneck mechanic clown, which is just like terrifying. When am I going to work on your car?
Yeah, I'm into our cold clown gang. I think we make a good short or something.
Be a good backstory there and everything with them.
I think there's like a story that could be made off all of this.
I agree. That's a good question from Indica Jane here. What's the clown hierarchy like? Do some clowns talk smack to others?
Ooh. I don't know. I think there's some grand emperor clown somewhere.
Yeah,
I like that.
A clown
He
pecking
holds
order.
way over everybody.
Yeah, it's like in vampires. If you kill the head vampire, the other ones die.
Yep.
Kill the head clown, all the mimes die or something.
Yeah, the mimes are like the lowest.
Yeah,
They
I do
haven't
think
quite
mimes
evolved yet into clowns.
Mimes get picked on a lot more than clowns, I think. I think there needs to be a mime movie. Mime time.
Yeah.
Mimes are like infinitely funnier than clowns, though, because the advantage of not talking, it's like it's gonna get funny after a minute. Yeah, it might be stupid at first, but like after a minute, you're gonna be like, "This motherfucker's still not talking." Like,
it does take a lot of talent, I think, to continually. Honestly, I think that's part of why David is so good as art. He's not relying on talking, and his character really comes through. His charisma comes through, which I think is very difficult.
Well, wasn't he a trained mime? Is that what he had said?
You may be right.
I think he was actually.
It was interesting. He does so many voices, and then he has a lot of cool roles, but his major one is Art the Clown, the one that does not speak. I'm wearing my Art shirt actually.
Oh, very nice.
Art Crispies.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never actually watched Terrifier.
What?
Oh,
that's all right.
I don't know
any of them.
Dig it.
No, I just like never got around to it.
That's fine.
What's the one where he first appears? I really dig that one too.
What, Hollow's Eve?
Yeah. Yep.
That's a different guy plays him in that one.
Oh, okay.
And wait, there's two though. Does he not play either one of them?
I think it's actually the same thing. It's just like different versions of this. I think I could be wrong there, but I do think because All Hallows Eve isn't that like it's an anthology?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the only. I could be wrong, but I think it's just like there's two different versions of that same short, or there might be two anthologies with that same short. I think.
Well, Tara, you should watch Terrifier. I used to show it to people just to gross them out.
I'm a fan. I like it a lot.
I'll just be like, hey, this is a cool movie. And then they'd be like, oh my God, this is disgusting. But also because you could do some like tricky wordplay with it, like Terra Fire.
Ah,
True.
there were 1 week people were suggesting names for like Terrible Terra, but we can't have Terrible Terra with Terrible Troy. But that would be a cute one, Terrifier Hutchinson.
I like that.
Terrifier Hutchison.
Exactly. No, it's only one N. Yes.
I think
By the way, we do have Master Zog in the house here. Kristen Cortez will
nice.
be voicing Master Zog in Arbor Day. He's a
Have you ever
good
seen
man.
the film Inner Depravity?
No.
I don't think
Oh man, that was rough.
Is that a clown movie too?
It's not a clown movie. It's like a guy kind of like the guy who made Terrifier, where he's like a professional makeup artist. So he did it all himself, and he's Canadian. He released it in Canada, and they got so upset about it, they banned the film, and they like literally were gonna arrest him because they were so horrified by what he did.
so. Now I'm gonna have to find it.
Yeah, we'll
I have
seek
to
this
look
movie
into
out.
this one.
After
What is
watching that, I'm just like, you know,
That's like best case scenario is releasing a film and then getting arrested for it.
yeah. Didn't that happen with Cannibal Holocaust?
I don't know, but I believe the guy who made Asalo, wasn't he killed over the movie?
I mean, I changed my mind. That's best case scenario.
That's true. Although I don't know, is it worth it? Because like none of us really knew about this. So.
That would suck if you get killed over your movie and no one
Yeah.
knows.
If it's a big to do, if people are all like, "Holy shit! Now I got to see this movie."
I think it would
People
live
like,
the it would. Yeah,
no
you're
one
right. And I know, Serbian film. That guy's got a lot of slack for making that. We even had a death threat from having him on the show. Someone's like, "You guys deserve a bullet in the head." He's like,
No
"What the fuck?"
way.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. When we had Serjan Spasojevic on, the director at the time, was his only English-speaking podcast.
So you know how ready you had those raccoon photos?
Yeah.
You gotta have screen grabs of
It's harder to
death
search
threats.
for that.
That ready.
That's entertaining.
That's good stuff, man. A freaking death threat. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
Flattering at this point.
Even to this day, when I post about the movie, like when we were having Stephen Bureau on to talk about the documentary, I had people that I'm friends with, and they're big horror fans. They're like, "Oh, don't talk about that movie. It promotes sexual assault to like kids," and it's like, if that does, then like every horror movie promotes murder.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
It's a movie.
Cannibalism or anything else you can think of.
Yeah, pretty much anything that happens in these movies aren't something you actually promote. But it is odd to me. There was go on, sorry, Tara.
Oh no, just giggling.
Well, this reminded me when you said about that movie was like was the guy got arrested.
Yeah, banned in Canada. We put it on New Village Video when we first opened it.
Oh,
we
sweet.
talked to the guy, and he was like really hard to get a hold of because he was so like downtrodden from like the Canadian government coming after him. But yeah, the movie's pretty rough to watch.
Yeah, the Mounties were after him.
Yeah, they were coming all the moose.
Yeah.
Dudley Do-Right's riding him down.
Yeah, they're getting him.
I would sing the Mountie theme song, but I know I'd be very annoying. But,
I mean, it's really just fiction, right?
Was that?
It's all just fiction.
Of course, yeah, they're movies. By the way, Tara, any time, like, because I know we talked about this before you were part of the show. if like any directors from any of the like a movie like that's on a New Village Video, if you'd ever want them on the show, you're always welcome, and now would be perfect time since you're part of the show.
Ooh, yeah, that would be great to get that guy.
Yeah,
he's very interesting, very elusive, you know. But those are always the best people, right? Like when you get them, it's like, I want to hear your story.
Especially if he's on the run, you know, he's like the running man.
you got to wear a mask.
Yeah, he's in disguise.
He's all pixelated. He's got a voice changer.
I only have 48 minutes, then I must leave.
Dude, we should definitely try and get a guest that's on the run.
I would be down. That would be really cool.
That'd be so sick.
And tonight's guest, we don't know how long he'll be on because he's on the lam.
he's zooming in from a La Quinta Inn in some unknown part of the country.
Once they get a beat
I want to
on
get
my
topical.
signal, though, then I gotta split.
I want to get topical, but there might be someone out there right now on the run.
Yeah, I know.
But we were not going to go down that road.
But he is on the run for sure.
Let's see. Hello, Bobby Loves You. That's not a very nice name. If that's your takeaway from a movie, that's more fault to the viewer than the movie. I agree. By the way, Billy Pond's Papa Corn Clown is Terrifying, Circus of the Dead. The last week of this month, Billy will be on the show for our final clown show.
Awesome.
Yay!
That is good stuff.
I tried to get Bill, but Bill is Bill Oberst Jr. He is filming a movie then, but he's a good guy. I'm sure he'll come back on.
Oh, yeah. One of my favorite guests. Always like such a,
he's
just
a nice
fun
guy.
guy. I like him a lot.
Do we know any Terrifier impersonators or cosplayers?
Ooh.
We should get like 3 of them on at the same exact time and have them like battle each other.
Dueling art.
They're all silent.
Yeah, there can be only one.
Yeah.
You have to battle it out till there's only one. Like,
There can only be one Terrifier.
That's it. That would be awesome.
That would be fun to make a whole game show out of that. Just like
yes,
Sure
yeah,
would.
yeah.
Yeah.
a Terrifier themed show and who's the last one standing.
Oh, I
We
would
call-
geek out completely on that.
We can use the wheel again. We could put different like either weapons, like on like you spin the wheel to see what weapon they can use. Or...
And we call it the Terrifiedest.
Yeah. Terrifier.
Spin it. You get a chainsaw, spin it. You get a rubber duck. Like, okay, good luck.
Dude, the funniest part is that they don't talk. That is absolutely insane.
3 arts enter, 1 art leave.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just
Oh my gosh, I would be so down for that.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
We should do it. That's fun.
that is some like
You know, I could brainstorm with you guys like all night long just because we come up with the craziest ideas.
Oh,
Why not get the? I actually thought of that, Christian. I tried to contact him. I didn't get a reply, but I did think of that because as far as I'm sure he's done interviews, but I'm not really familiar with any. I did see he was at a convention a few years ago.
he's elusive.
Yes, he's probably like I don't know. Maybe he's happy he didn't keep doing art, but as big as the movies took off, I don't know. Be interesting. But I did see that what you said earlier about that movie. It reminded me. I saw this yesterday. I'm just gonna play a trailer. It's only 44 seconds. Triple X Darknet Red Lips is coming late 2020. Anyway, supposedly this movie's banned in all these countries. You know, who knows how true that is. But let's watch this and we'll find out. It says it's banned and like it can't be played like anywhere. Although it is on Facebook, so I don't know how graphic it can be. Here we go. That's very creepy, whatever that is.
Oh, yeah, whatever the hell that was.
hell of a website they have there.
Wow.
Whoa, it's like dark web looking.
Yeah. I think it's great marketing. I'll give them that for sure.
Big time.
Yeah,
And
how do
they
you get
do it-
banned in 7 countries? I would love to do that.
Yeah,
Without Your Head has been banned in 7 countries.
Yeah,
after
you
the
know what?
show, it's banned.
That's awesome.
I think
Yeah,
that's kind of
physical-
flattering.
I agree. Yeah, all of us want to see it now, so
Physical
I should reach out to
altercation.
them. Actually,
Someone's all, this film's fucked up, and just punches the person.
Oh, exactly. I think that's even better than the normal ones where they're like, people fainted in the premiere of this film.
back in the day, they'd give out like the barf bags and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that. Like, it's so scary. I did have an idea, like you'd give out like adult diapers and be like, it's so scary, it'll make you shit your pants.
That's brilliant, actually. I love that.
Yeah.
Careful, you'll shit yourself. And they
Our
just snuck
test audience
accident in the popcorn.
Oh wait, have you seen that new movie that they have you walk on a treadmill while you're watching it?
No.
No.
Bad.
Oh really? Did I dream this?
Ah,
I think this is real. It's
Did they
called
make it for the Nintendo Wii?
No, it's some movie where it's like a journey movie. So like throughout the movie, it follows like a group of people that are on this really long trek to somewhere, to some better life or something. But to watch it, you have to walk on a treadmill the whole time, and you have to keep this pace. You can't go below this pace.
Wow, it's just like the movie, the Long Walk from.
yeah, they should do
Stephen
that
King.
during the long walk because when the kids
Wait,
go
I think
under
that's the
3
movie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? Yeah,
'Cause
that
when
comes
the
out.
kids go under 3
sequel.
miles an hour, that's when you get a warning, and then
That's the
3
movie. Yeah.
warnings they shoot you.
So if you when you're
I just
watching
ruined
it,
the movie.
when you're
Thanks, terrible Troy.
we gotta bleep all that out. I haven't seen the movie, but yeah, when you're watching it, they like kick you out of the movie if you
Oh, that's awesome.
if you
That's brilliant.
stop.
They don't shoot you, but they'll kick you out. All right,
Allegedly.
that's amazing. Actually, I really like that.
Yeah. I don't want to actually have to do shit like when I'm watching a movie, though.
No, but I think that would probably get
free
you
will.
into like you could feel their anxiety.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you
yep.
know.
Also, I feel like you would remember it more.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like it's a whole experience.
'Cause
I think the
saw-
kids in the book, don't they walk for like 3 days, so I think,
Yeah,
before they weed everybody out.
yeah. They just make you watch a movie over and over. There's a 3-day cut of the film.
I think in our Battle of Art, the clowns, though, at the very end, I want like Clancy Brown dressed as Art to come out and have his Kurgan sword and just
Exactly.
cut
Yes,
off
there
the
should
last
be only
Art's
one.
head. Yeah, exactly. That's what I
Yeah.
want.
Yeah, and Nika Jane, they did a treadmill screen. That's amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. That's brilliant.
I saw it coming up. It's in the Boston area, and they're showing Ghost Ship and the Fog. John Carpenter's The Fog, and they're showing it on this supposedly haunted like battleship from World War II.
Oh, wow.
And so
That
like,
would be fun.
yeah, the screening's on the
Some
ship.
scenes there.
Yeah, that would be honestly. I was thinking about going. It's like it's $50, but it would be pretty.
Yeah, but
cool.
how often do you get to do something like that?
Yeah, and you get a
know?
tour of underneath the ship, like because like
That's
I said,
pretty
it's
cool.
supposedly haunted. Yeah.
Where I grew up, they used to show there was a water park, and they had this giant wave pool, and at night they had a screen, and they would show Jaws
Oh,
in
that's
the
awesome.
wave pool, and you'd just be like floating in there, and it was horrifying.
Oh, I
That's
bet.
so cool.
Yeah, they do outdoor screenings at same theater, Brookline Coolidge Corner Theater, And so they every Friday the 13th they show a double feature of 2 different Friday the 13th movies, and they usually have a guy that's like a cosplay Jason. He
Oh,
walks
nice.
around. It is cool. It is a good time. And it's
I
awesome having by
this is the stuff that I was saying about like that theaters need to do to kind of like step up the experience, you know, that like going to a theater shouldn't be exactly the same as it was 25 years ago. There should be like a little bit more offered. And so like the treadmill thing might be stupid, you know, like maybe that's dumb. Like don't ever do it again. I don't know.
but it fits in the movie, I think.
Yeah, it fits,
Yeah.
and it's like it's kind of interesting. It's like, oh, really? Like, what do you mean? And so I don't know. I know some of that stuff is like kind of gimmicky, but some of it is cool, and
Oh yeah.
I think that they can go like farther with it.
Yeah, I agree. I dig
But
it.
gimmicky can be fun though. I mean, like, you know, you get all those cool, like the old Tingler when they'd have like the electrified seats and stuff.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's just
Or
great.
what about John Waters when he had like those smell-o-vision movies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Scratch and Sniff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
William
I'm down
Castle
with
was
any
the
of that.
Tingler.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've seen I actually it wasn't I didn't see they did show it in Boston, the Tingler. I didn't go to that one. But I did see 13 Ghosts, and they give you the old I forget the name of it. It's basically like 3D glasses, but what it is like if you put the glasses on, it meant you were scared, and it would block out because like the ghosts were shown in red, and it was a black and white movie. So if you put the glasses on, you actually wouldn't see the ghosts
Oh,
in
okay.
case you got too afraid of the movie.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. And then one of his other movies I've been to too, where it's Vincent Price movie, and like at the end, like a skeleton comes down over the
Was that House
over the
on
audience.
Haunted Hill?
Yeah, House on
Is
Haunted
that
Hill.
one? Yeah. I love that movie.
Yeah, it was fun. So yeah, that's a good. Those are all cool. And by the way, I talked to Crispin Glover the other day, and it looks like his movie's gonna be playing in Boston. I helped set up.
Oh,
So I'm very excited about that. And he will be returning to Without Your Head for a long form interview here on.
Damn,
Yahoo!
that's awesome.
That'll be a blast.
Mm-hmm.
Will he sing for us?
I don't know. We'll have to
All right.
find out.
We can ask him.
We gotta really freak him out.
Is it weird that my favorite Crispin Glover role he ever played was the poodle villain in Open Season?
Oh hell yeah, that's awesome.
He was hilarious.
Yep.
The thing
He's
is,
always so different.
he's got like something for everybody.
Yeah,
that's
it's
the like you talk to anybody and you're like Crispin Glover, and they're like, oh, the ba, and they have like their own thing that they like associate with a part of their life with him.
He's
Yeah,
so
what would-
great as Mr. World in American Gods. He's really good in that.
Oh my god, he's in Charlie's Angels. And,
Oh no kidding! I've never seen that.
and he plays this character called the Thin Man that like cuts off a piece of their hair and sniffs it, and that's like that's what everyone knows about him. They're like, watch out for the Thin Man, he'll cut your hair.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because I always loved him in well, I really like him in Willard actually, and his
Willard's
rendition
great.
of Ben's awesome. And then one I brought up on the show, and I actually brought up to him in the interview because I always do the line. It's the remake of Wizard of Gore, the old Herschel Gordon Lewis movie, and he plays the wizard in the movie. And he has just his delivery of one particular line I just loved. He just goes, he's on stage, he's doing like a magic trick, and he just goes, "The things they tell you, lies!" And I just always thought it was like so amazing.
What's his name in that? Mentalk the Magician or something like that?
It's,
Something crazy.
God, what is his name? Montag.
Montag. There you go.
Because in the original one, when the detectives figured out, they're like, "It's Montag. Montag did it," and it's super cheesy, but I love it. By the way, Bill Rebane, we're going to have on a little bit. He worked with Herschel Gordon Lewis real early in his career.
Oh, no kidding. That's awesome.
I'm a big fan of Herschel Gordon Lewis.
Oh, yeah. He's one of those guys that could just listen to him read the phone book, you know. He just had like the greatest voice.
I bought movies of his that I never even watched, so I could listen to the commentary track. So I've only watched them with the commentary just because I like to listen to him.
Oh yeah.
And this is no offense to Hershel Gordon-Lewis, but if you watch his movies with the commentary, you're like, oh shit, Hershel Gordon-Lewis made friggin' like the Godfather of horror movies. And no offense to his movies, I enjoy them, but they're not what I would say actually are good. But when he talks about them, you would think they were just the most amazing films ever made.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I remember when we had him on, and he was talking about like his favorite fried chicken places.
And I went to Church's Fried Chicken because of him.
Yep.
Church's was one of them.
Mhm.
I think that was his favorite. I think.
Yeah, I'd never
Good
been to
Lord.
one.
That was a little. I thought he'd be a
Well, the Colonel's actually in one of his
Joe-
movies.
It's like,
Bojangles.
let me tell you about the most delectable,
Yeah, I was
most succulent
mesmerized.
fried chicken I've ever had in my life. Church's.
And we were all just like, gosh, Churches sounds so good.
This little old place called Church's.
Have you heard of it?
You've never heard of it. It's above you. Your little taste buds couldn't even imagine.
And it's before we had video, so he wasn't like hypnotizing us with a coin.
No, but the second time we had him on, he showed up on video because we were on Skype.
That's right.
But we weren't streaming the show on video yet, so he was the only one on video, and he came in a 3-piece suit, and he was like, "Oh, so this isn't being." I'm like, "No." He's like, "So I can get comfortable," and I said, "Yeah." So I assumed he was gonna take his jacket and all stuff off. He reached up and he loosened his tie like an eighth of an inch, and that was it. And I was like, oh, "Okay."
The vest is staying on. Everything else is there.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm all chewing gum and vaping. I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You show like.
I don't think I was wearing any pants, but you know, it's like, okay.
It's like a scene from James Bond.
Yeah.
So I can get comfortable then. All right. You got me, Mr. Bond. All right. I am underprepared.
AJ's inbox about to be popping when he started doing the sexy voice.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're big. Yeah, I never heard of Churches, honestly, until he talked about it. And then there's none around here, but I found one in Texas. When we were in Texas.
They're really common around here in Arizona.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like just like fast food place.
So I talked to my friend Eben, who runs Mad Monster, and I'm not saying it's definite or anything yet, but he did invite us to Mad Monster in
Nice.
Arizona.
Where at?
In Arizona.
Oh, very
Probably
cool.
either one we want to go to, Charlotte or Arizona.
Arizona, please.
When is that one? Didn't the Charlotte one just happen?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Usually the Arizona one's in the summer, which I never understand why it's in the summer.
Sense. We're going to go to Chicago in the winter and then Arizona in the summer. Okay.
It's probably cheaper.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
Got to shovel your own snow when you go to, to Chicago.
Please.
I mean, dude, fucking Sundance is during a blizzard. Like a straight up 2-foot snowstorm happens every single year. And if you remember the Tarantino video where he's leaving the Starbucks and the guy's filming him and he's like, I'm gonna freaking beat your butt. I'm gonna freaking and he's like starts but that was at Sundance, and if you watch the video, it's a blizzard. It's just dumping snow. And so I'm like, I don't even know why people like going to that.
Have you ever been to Park City?
Only during Sundance.
I've never been to Sundance, but I've been to Park City before. Isn't it cool?
It's pretty cool. If it's snowing too much, I am not happy. I like a certain amount of snow, like a foot. I'm like, this is cool. Anything
That's your cutoff
beyond
point.
That's my cutoff point. Anything beyond a foot, I start getting real aggravated. I'm like, okay, do we have flashlights and like heated sleeping bags? And this is getting a little scary.
Do you get a lot of snow where you're at?
No, just like ice storms.
Oh,
Yeah, they'll just like cover everything in like a foot of ice. So you can't tell the difference between like the road, the curb, and the grass. It's all the same thing. And then it shuts everything down for like 2 weeks.
oh. I don't even remember the last time I saw snow.
Really?
Yeah. But we
used to
did
get
have
a lot when I was a
we did
kid.
have a dust storm recently here.
Oh yeah, and you said it wasn't that bad though.
No, it's like everyone is all, oh my God, like everyone else watching the storm come. And then when it's outside, you're just like, oh, it's windy. Like it's not even that bad at all.
I remember when we had a hurricane when we were kids. When I was a kid, Troy was probably a teenager, and I went outside and made balloons. And Troy actually drew pictures on like Marvel characters on them.
Oh
and
yeah.
we'd like throw them in the air, and the hurricane would blow them around. And it's probably stupid to do, but I had fun at the time.
Oh my God. That's very wholesome, though.
Yes. And then we would go. We actually would find them after the hurricane. You know, they'd be popped and stuff. Some of them wouldn't. I think we found some that were not popped.
Yeah.
Well,
You heard it from without your head. We love a natural disaster.
Exactly. Celebrate one.
yeah. We love a good old-fashioned natural disaster.
Find ways to enjoy them.
I used to go sled. I used to go sledding a lot in the snow. That's about it. Now though, when as an adult, it's just more of a hassle when it snows. You got to go shovel the driveway.
The
Oh,
pain
that
in the booty
sucks.
then.
I guess I
Yeah.
could go. Actually, I could still go. Get this. I don't have a sled anymore, so I guess I can't go sledding.
Snow is beautiful. I love snow, but when I'm like dressed nice and I'm trying to like make it from building to building, it sucks.
You're not ready for it at that point.
Yeah, you're like, okay, the screening's at this time. Well, I gotta go back to my hotel. There's 2 feet of snow, and so I'm not gonna make it back there. I gotta just stay here for 2.5 hours until and then it's like, yeah, I gotta carry this coat around with me. It's not my favorite thing. If I'm in the snow, I want to be like in the snow, and then I'm like, all right, this is cool. We're drinking. We're snowboarding. We're sledding, right, Neil? We're sledding.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah. We're not going from building to building. I just think there's better places,
I hurt my
for all the
ribs
film
sledding
festivals.
once, so because when I got a little older, when we were teens, we would go sledding. Like we always went sledding in the woods anyway, but instead of like where the hills like. We would go down where their trees were because it seemed more dangerous. But then, I actually wrapped
found
myself
out it
around a tree
was.
once. Yeah, it was nuts.
You're lucky you didn't get decapitated. You would have been without your head.
Exactly.
Oh.
Hey!
Oh, yeah. But yeah, we should do
A sledding episode.
a sledding episode and show a stream of Jack Frost and John Carpenter's
nice.
The Thing.
Dude, Jack Frost is one of those like DVD covers that I always saw in Blockbuster for like years and years and never saw.
I'm a big fan of Jack.
Oh, when I finally watched it, I was like, oh man, this is awesome.
I was so excited. The first Dead of Winter, not this last one that you were at as well. The first year I was at Dead of Winter, someone had a Jack Frost T-shirt, a long sleeve T-shirt. I was like, "Is that Jack Frost?" And they were like, "Yeah." I was like, "I've never seen a Jack Frost shirt in my life," and so I, of course, had to buy it.
Was it like the cover? Did it change?
No,
what
it's not a
angle you're
hologram T-shirt, but
That'd be
sweet.
pretty awesome. Yeah.
missed opportunity.
Have you ever seen Jack Frost, Tara?
No, I haven't. I have so much catching up to do.
It's not necessarily a must-see movie, but I'm a big fan.
It's a fun one, though.
Yeah.
Does it have
Must
boobs
see.
in it?
Does it have what in it? Sorry.
Does it have boobs in it?
That's
It
what I thought.
does. It does have boobs, and it has the best ever shower rape scene with a snowman.
Yep.
Carrot?
He does exactly. He does.
Yes.
You guys are going to be so cold when Fun goes to Sundance. Exactly. That and Ginger Dead Man. You know what? I've not seen Ginger Dead Man. I should probably check out Ginger Dead Man. No, I did see Ginger Dead Man. That's not Buscemi. That would be amazing. It's what's his name? Gary Busey. Gary Busey
yep.
is the voice.
Oh, I love Gary Busey.
So my Gary Busey story, Tara. We were at I think it was Mad Monster. Or no, it was Days of the Dead, right?
Yeah, I think
Days
Days of the Dead, yep.
And at the time, I was a fan of the show, used to send me cigars. And so I brought them with me to Days of the Dead. And somehow Gary Busey found out that I had cigars. And so our friend Harry Bean, which that's his real name, he was like, Gary wants you to come up to his room and bring the cigars. And I was like, okay. What? So anyway, I go up to the room and he has like this giant suite. And so I go in, his son, Jake Busey's on the bed playing like a ukulele or a guitar. Their manager, who looks like the Buseys, Troy knows who I'm talking about. He was passed out. Like I thought he was almost like dead or something. He was laying face down lengthwise across the bed. So his feet were off the bed and his head was off the other side. And Gary was sitting there on the table and it was completely covered in hand-rolled joints, like just completely covered.
You said in tubs of ice cream too.
Well, Well, his Jake was eating ice cream, yeah. And he was playing the guitar at first. When I left, he was eating ice cream, and then it was just so weird. But I was like, "Oh, this is cool. It's Gary Busey." And so he's like, "Oh, you got cigars?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I was showing him, like, I didn't know. I still don't know anything about cigars. So I'm showing him. He's like, "Ah!" I was like, "Is this one?" He goes, "Yeah, make that." And he just kept like, "Ah!" And then he was asking Jake, like, because it was some female singer was there. Joan. It wasn't Joan Jett. It was somebody else. But he kept saying Joan Jett. He's like, and his Jake was like, no, it's so and so. Joan Jett. He's like, no. And so it was just very bizarre. And at that time, I had never smoked weed or anything like that. And so then he was on the phone, and he was like, Roddy Piper's gonna come up, and like, you can stay up here and smoke weed with us. And I was like, I think I probably should, for the first time ever, smoke weed with Roddy Piper and Gary Busey.
How could you say no?
The more I was there, I just like it went from like, this is cool, this is Gary Busey, to like, this is just this really weird guy, and I want to get out of here. And so, he was friggin' weird. And so then so I was like, oh, I think I gotta go before Piper got there. Looking back, I should have stayed for Piper. It would have been cool, but. So I was leaving.
So funny when he went up, he was so excited. He's like, "Hey, I'm going up to Busey's room. He wants a cigar."
Yeah, because no one else was invited, just me.
And then when he came down, he was like, "Wow, that was different," And then he told us the story.
And then when I was leaving, Jake had ice cream on his face, and I was like, "Oh, you got some ice cream there?" And he goes, "Thanks, bud." And I was like, and then I just left, and that was my
That's amazing.
story.
Are you kidding me? That's awesome.
And then it was it was also Days of the Dead, but not that exact one. And he was at a table, and he was always weird anytime I was around Gary Busey. And someone gave him a knife, like a handmade knife. And he was
great
like,
idea.
Yeah, he played with it at the table, and he was yelling at Jake, "Look at this, look at this." And I think I actually have a video of it. And then like he brought it on the elevator with people, and it's very weird.
The knife?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it was like a hand carved.
He had it the whole convention.
What year? What year was that?
2011, probably.
Yeah, I think
2011, 2012.
Well, he had like a crazy motorcycle accident.
Yeah, way before that.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing too, because this was the first time we saw him. I think it was 2011, and he had just filed bankruptcy. He was in the news and stuff, and he showed up in this Hummer limo.
Yeah.
And it was like this giant. And it was just like, is that really necessary? But
Sure, absolutely. You got to celebrate going bankrupt,
AJ, are you drinking an Alani New?
No, but I love Alani.
I freaking love Alani News. Sorry.
What is an Alani New?
Oh, it's an energy drink.
It's an energy drink.
I'm addicted to energy drinks.
I chased them down. I saw their rep team out at the beach, and I chased them down. I was like, "Whoa, can I have one?" And they were like, "We don't want to be out here anymore. You can take 2 full cases of it."
No way.
And they gave me 48 cans of it.
Oh
It was
God.
amazing.
Love those.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
No, I've never seen one.
Yeah, I'm not a big energy drink person, but they're so fucking good. It's crazy.
Oh, they're so good. And the cans are so pretty. That's why I thought you had one, because the can looks like a little Alani-ish,
Yeah, they're like Lisa Frank designs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. That's the only reason I started vaping, which is so bad. It's because the vapes started getting pretty. And I was like, ooh. And I was like, look at those pretty lights. And I'm like, what is this? And I just started because they literally got me with the pretty lights.
They're gonna use that clip of you in Supreme Court.
I thought you were gonna say she was gonna be the spokesperson.
No, there'd be evidence. Yeah,
they're gonna be like, these things are attracting people who wouldn't have done them otherwise because they've got pretty lights, pretty names, pretty flavors, and they're gonna be like, "Nah, that's not true," and then they're gonna play that clip.
It's so true.
Yeah, I mean,
true.
I used to vape years ago, and then I quit completely, and then these new little disposable ones came out, and I was working a job, and I was like, "What is that?" And I grabbed it from someone, and I hit it. And I was destroyed. I could not believe I was buzzing so hard from it. And I was like, what is that? And I was immediately obsessed, just immediately addicted to it.
I hate to show Tara this, but Indica Jane says, and they have vapes with games on them now on Bluetooth.
What? I need those.
I've
Snake. For 4 months now, but it got me like that with the pretty lights and the flavors. But now that I know there's games,
sign you up at this moment.
They marketed to me. They got me.
Gotcha.
They got me.
Wait, do you have a Labubu?
No.
Why not?
Because I just think it's dumb.
You're on one side or the other. You either have 2 of them or you think it's the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, I don't judge anyone else, but I'm I don't care about a stupid toy,
What is it? An Labubu?
Oh, here we go. We're gonna put Neil onto Labubus. It's like a you know those Funko Pops?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but plush. They're like plush dolls, and they're collectible, and they come in a blind box, and people are losing their minds for them right now.
Yeah, Beanie Babies,
Yeah. If you have any nieces or nephews or anything, they probably love a Labubu.
Wow, I even got the name. I spelt it right when I Googled it.
Yeah.
I like those little toys that are called Fugglies. Those are cute. I wouldn't buy one, but I think those are cute.
I saw those at Newberry Comics. They were pretty cool.
Yeah, they're funny.
Is Newberry Comics all around the country?
I don't really know.
because it started in Massachusetts on Newbury Street in Boston. But yeah, I don't know. When I put in Fugly, I'm getting a movie with John Leguizamo.
Nice.
Yeah, like the little Fugglies
Oh,
or like the little stuffies.
Oh
made
yeah,
up-
these are cute.
they're
I would
cute.
totally get these.
I like the Fugglies. But the Labubu's are hilarious, though.
Yeah, these are cute.
Oh yeah.
Stuffed animals are going crazy right now. You know, the UFC fighter, Jason Mayhem Miller, he used to fight Pride too, but he just sells Hello Kitty now
Nice.
at
What?
like conventions. And
That's
he's
awesome.
he said that he makes way more money selling Hello Kitty than he ever did fighting.
What? What do you mean Hello Kitty? Like just like stuffed animals?
Yeah, I think he's just a Hello Kitty reseller. So he just
wow.
gets a bunch of
He gave up fighting, and now he goes around buying these and putting them on eBay. I love it.
it's pretty sick.
I think the greatest shirt that I've ever seen is when Minoru Suzuki, I don't know how many years he had been fighting, but he was an old MMA guy and then got into pro wrestling. They call him the Murder Grandpa now because I think he's in his 50s. But they did a promo with him and Hello Kitty. So it's Suzuki, like the meanest guy in the universe, wearing the Hello Kitty shirt. It's fantastic.
That's awesome.
I guess they were only sold in Japan. You got to pay like $200 to get one, but I almost did.
You had to be there.
Martin says he gets a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set of must have been of one of those things you guys said, maybe the little blue blues. I don't know.
Oh,
TTs are hot right now.
TTs.
I don't know what any of this stuff means.
TCGS.
TCG.
What the hell?
Just
I don't
throw
know.
letters at us. We'll pretend we know.
Trading
Yeah, I'll just say, oh yeah, of course. All the kids love the TCGSs.
Yeah, you can't get enough of the GLBXs.
I know what's hip now.
Yeah.
We're hip.
Well, I need to start making more puppets. We gotta make some without your head plushies of some
There
kind.
you go.
Some like little fake teeth on it. That'd be cute.
Yeah. That's interesting you mentioned that because I've been watching videos on how to make teeth. I haven't tried it yet, but I did buy clay foam, and so it's like clay, but then it dries into foam, so it's still squishy when it's dry.
Ooh.
Oh.
You know, at oddity stores, you can buy like real teeth.
Oh, wow.
Like human teeth?
I don't know what they're from, but there's like the ones I've been to, they have like drawers full of teeth.
Holy shit.
Like imagine
That's
if
kind of interesting.
you bought like individual teeth and gave it like real teeth.
I kept my wisdom teeth when I had my wisdom teeth removed earlier this year. And I kept them because I was going to use them in Arbor Day somewhere. And when I told Andrew that, he's like, are you going to make me like put them in my mouth and someone hits me? And like I was like, no, I'm not like a crazy person.
Dude, people really don't understand how much you can fake stuff in movies. Like it's wild to me because when I was in high school, my sister had a rabbit that used to live in our bathroom, and it would just like live behind the toilet kind of. And I made this movie where me and my friends put the rabbit in the microwave and then ate the rabbit. But like, if you've ever made a movie at all, you clearly see that like they hold the microwave open, I hold the rabbit up to the door, and then it cuts, and then there's no rabbit in there, and then the door closes. But most people that watch it are like, "Oh my god, you microwaved a rabbit!" Like they're like mortified. And it's like not even
play
technical.
along with it. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I
was a child serial killer.
We killed it for my short film.
Literally the magic of entertainment.
Yeah,
Not
I'm like,
real.
I used to read the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle knockoff called Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters. Is that a real thing?
I think it was. Yeah.
Really?
Dude, they had a lot of knockoffs, like biker mice from Mars.
Oh yeah.
Or Samurai Pizza Cats.
What?
I remember, what was it? The Street Shark. I think
Street
they had
Shark.
an animated
That was a
show
cool
of that.
figure, honestly.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had the Street Sharks action figures, and I would play with
Nice.
them in the tub.
Street Sharks.
They
Yeah,
were
they're
great looking. They had the big shark jaws and everything.
they're literally Ninja Turtles, but they're sharks. They're like roided out.
Don't they have
Like
tattoos all over themselves?
yeah, dude, they are jacked. I don't know why they're so buff, because like the Ninja Turtles are like in good shape, but the Street Sharks are ripped. Like
Yeah, they're all roided up.
just
They're gym bros?
veins. They are literally gym bros, and that was a weird show. That was a really weird show. They go under the concrete and they bust up the concrete.
I think I saw recently they were making a movie. What were you saying? Sorry,
No kidding.
did I interrupt you, Tara? I'm sorry.
Oh, you're okay. Was it like a cartoon?
Yeah. It was basically like there was a point, especially in the 90s, where something would come out and then like 10 other things that were just a direct rip off of that thing would come out, just shameless.
Yeah,
Like
there was a ton of like rip-off He-Man guys when I was a kid.
Well, even like when Home Alone came out and did so well, there were like 10 other movies that were like a kid defending his house against home invasion.
I can't think of the name of it, but actually they say that Home Alone is a rip-off of this other movie. It's the foreign. I saw it at the theater. I have to look it up. It's it's really good. It's much darker and more violent than Home Alone, but it is the same story, and it's about a kid who's
it's like a French movie, right?
Yeah, and he's like protecting his house against Santa Claus.
Oh, wow.
And it came out the year before.
Are the exact same thing. And
yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, so they showed it at one of the theaters I go to, and I'd never heard of it at the time. I have to see if I can find it somewhere.
I love Christmas horror movies.
Oh yeah.
These are the kind of clips we need to start setting up. You gotta say it like this for Instagram. You gotta be like, did you know that Home Alone stole their whole idea from this French movie? and then you'll like explain it, so you can cut it all up perfectly.
Yeah,
Dial
and scandal and then get them.
Dial Code Santa Claus.
Oh, that's the name of it?
Yeah.
What year?
Let me look it up.
93.
Although I have to say, like, I watched the first episode of the
Deadly Games was what it was called when I went to see it.
Oh, okay. Oh, you've actually seen the movie?
Yeah, they played it at a theater I go to, which was really cool. It's called Dispatches from the Underground, and so it's like so Boston Underground Film Festival is my favorite film festival I go to every year, and they used to do this thing called Dispatches from the Underground, and it would be either like indie movies or just weird movies, and it would be throughout the year they would just do like a screening, but it was set up by the people who run Boston Underground Film Festival, and it was at this really weird a room at the Somerville Theater. But so if you've ever been to Somerville Theater, Troy, there's like 3 maybe screens upstairs. Downstairs where the bathroom is, around the corner is this really bizarre theater. It holds maybe 30 people. The ceiling's only like 10 feet tall, maybe. It's just a very bizarre place.
Wow.
But it's a great place to watch movies because it seems like you're not supposed to be there. Like you're just
that's always real fun, something like
this
that.
like dingy, dirty place, and they would just show weird stuff. And so the one time they showed that Deadly Games. I think that was pre-pandemic, and then after the pandemic it stopped, and I don't think they ever brought it back. I found the trailer. I'll play it here in a second.
Yeah, I've seen clips of it, but I've never actually seen the movie.
Wait, is this the Home Alone thing?
Yeah. It's the movie that people think Home Alone ripped off. I'm having some issues here, so bear with me, folks.
In the
It's
land
not like
of-
a raccoon video. I could just boom.
Oh, I love the raccoons.
the raccoons. are the best. In the land of rip-off things, I gotta say, I watched the first episode of the new Dexter series, and I love Dexter for the most part, but this one's borrowing an awful lot of stuff from Neil Gaiman's The Sandman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
I love that show.
in the Sandman they have the like the serial killer convention, and this one's Peter Dinklage bringing all these serial killers together, and it's very similar.
Well, I think the rule is if it's been longer than 10 years, you can steal it verbatim.
There's a lot of borrowing from many.
It's a hot take.
Not saying it's an exact ripoff, but they got a lot of their inspiration from it.
So here is Dial Deadly Games, aka Dial Code Santa Claus. So from 1989.
He's 9 years old. His name is Thomas. He's a little genius. He believes in Father Christmas. His two favorite pastimes: computers and superheroes. December 24th, midnight. Hidden under the dining room table, Thomas waits for Father Christmas. But what he does not know is that he is about to experience the most frightening night in his entire life.
It's way darker than Home Alone.
He seems a little intense, this kid.
Cool.
He finally met his match.
Oh,
Pretty good. Creepy
Hello,
Craig is here.
Hi,
Great.
hi everyone.
Okay.
Hi everyone.
While we were waiting for Santa Claus, here he comes.
What a sneaky poppin'.
I can only think to my head, where the original character did this. Imagine he'd just be squishing heads when he's doing that.
Have you ever seen that movie? Like, he's got hand grenades and guns. Like, it probably would not have gone over well in the United States if they had like a little kid with guns and a hand grenade and stuff. But
Imagine like some
it's a
mom.
really wild movie.
I used to work in a video store many years ago, and people would, parents would rent movies because they thought it was a cartoon or it was cute, or so imagine renting that for your kids, and you put them on, and you go to the
Oh, yes.
you go to bed, you go to the kitchen for 10 minutes, you get something, you come back, and someone's getting, someone's shoving a grenade up Santa's ass and blowing him up.
Welcome to my childhood.
So here's the Street Sharks too. If for people not familiar, I think Tara had not heard of them.
Is it Jawsome?
Yeah, they're all jacked up. This is not Street Shark up here. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know what that's from. Well, that must be from. Remember, I said I thought they were coming out with the Street Shark movie.
Oh, yeah.
There's a movie?
That would be ridiculous.
I know. Why did they wait 30 years to bring
Yeah.
that? Like,
Their whole fan base is dead.
Well, they figure all those people have kids now, so they'll force their kids.
Yeah,
to
see, they're
go.
all jacked up. They're all huge.
Insane to
It's
make
like
it. You know.
it's like SWAT cats.
Oh yeah, yep. There was another one.
Did a comment that I used to read. You know, I think I briefly heard you talk about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I used to buy the redheaded stepchild version of them called Black Belt Ninja Mutant Hamsters or something like that, or gerbils. Um,
I don't remember
Yeah, they
those.
came
But
out of the woodwork. There were so many different ones.
right.
It's all
You know.
about the syllables. Like
Oh yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, like
It doesn't like roll off the tongue easily. Then
yeah,
catch on.
you got to hit the syllables right, and then your thing will take off.
Like I remember Cerberus, which was at Aardvark.
Oh, that one was so good though.
Cerberus. I used to buy, and I loved Flaming Carrot.
Oh yeah, yep.
Not enough
Flaming Carrot
syllables.
was one of my favorites, and
that's why I never took off.
Mystery Men.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they made the movie with Ben Stiller and
Pee Wee Herman.
you know, yeah, Hank
Macy,
Azaria.
yeah.
William
Macy's in
with
that
Macy
one.
Garofalo's in it.
Janine
yeah.
Garofalo, yeah.
Who's
The
the
Teenage
villain?
Mutant Ninja Turtles role playing game was great.
Yeah.
Troy
That
and I
was a
used to
fun
play it.
game.
Now, actually,
It
speaking of
was
that, do you
based off
remember?
the comic book that was, more adult,
Right.
the original ones.
Now, I used to work in. Remember, I told you I used to work in a store called The Complete Strategist that had all those.
Yeah, Troy and I
D&D
used
stuff.
to go to
Strategist.
Complete
Oh,
Strategist
right.
up in Boston.
Well, do you remember when that RPG first came out? They actually had it was like a sexual deviancy scale.
Yeah. Well,
Yes,
know
I
what it
do
was?
remember.
Yeah. So you, all the characters had like some type of mental like problem for some reason, and it was all random. So it was really fun to roll up your character. And one of the mental things could be like a sexual deviancy, and then it was like a sub. Then you had to roll a percentage,
yeah.
1 out of 100. I probably have it upstairs somewhere. If I knew exactly where it was, I'd go grab it, but I don't know exactly where it would be.
Because I remember because it was so
You could
popular.
be like sexually like attracted to like trees and like
trees,
robots
necrophilia,
yeah, it was like
Nice.
all that weird shit. But
Yeah.
but I remember we
nice
actually
game
had to
for
get
children.
Yeah, the thing is, and there was actually we actually had to get stickers and go through every single one of the games and put this sticker and cover that over and put
wow.
something else that was much more tamer as a deviancy.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, yeah.
I just figured they'd recall them and do that, you know?
No, I think it was just easier to make stickers and we literally sat there with every single book, carefully put the sticker over that part of the game.
Wow.
After they fired the guy that came up with that idea.
Well, it's like the old days at TSR. I remember when the first Deities and Demigods book, they had all the Lovecraft monsters and
Melbourne.
Moorcock's Melnibone stuff.
Yeah.
And they recalled all those. So, like, if you still have a copy that has that, because the geniuses at TSR were like, geez, should we get permission to do it? Nah, just let's do it, you know? And, yeah, it wasn't a great idea.
I still have that one. I have that one.
You have that one? Oh.
I have that one. Yeah,
So I just
have
looked
that
this
one.
up. So the sexual deviancy was only in the first edition of the game because they were made to remove it.
Wow.
And so it's insanity rules. The game featured a detailed system for characters who experience traumatic events such as torture. A consequence of trauma was a roll on the insanity table, which could result in a sexual deviation. What a great game. It's fun.
More games should have that.
Yeah.
Well, they used to have that.
There's one of them you could get as pet. You could become a pedophile.
Yeah, it was really
They
weird.
removed
Yeah.
this. Like, what the fuck?
Like, I quit. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Well, I also have that RPG called Alma Mater, which was a high school role-playing game. and they have rules for sexual teenage pregnancy.
Wow.
If you're addiction to drugs and things like that, and they're all in the game.
Well,
I'm gonna
have
have
you
to.
ever
I
played
wonder.
Baldur's Gate? That video
I know.
game is insane when it comes. It's like basically like a dating simulator.
Which game was that?
Baldur's Gate.
Oh, okay. And I never played that one. I think I've got as far as like, I don't remember the name of the game. It was like a top down RPG, but it was like turn based, like Baldur's Gate, but it was a Diablo.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I love Diablo.
I
That's what
was
it
thinking like the
Diablo.
old Forgotten Realms, like D&D ones.
Oh,
Those were always fun.
or Gauntlet. I remember playing
Oh,
Gauntlet.
Gauntlet was the best.
Ooh, Gauntlet.
Yellow
Yeah.
Road, drop
Yes.
the food. Don't
I
shoot
actually-
the potion.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I actually
yeah,
found a.
hit you with a warrior guy.
You always
found
went
this-
down. They spiraled down at the end of it.
We wasted millions of dollars worth of quarters on Gauntlet over the years.
Not
I found a
millions.
screenshot of the insanity tables.
Oh,
Oh my
nice.
gosh! Wow.
Hot
So,
damn.
you could be, let's see, affective disorders, frightened by loud noises, disgusted by anything sticky,
What?
obsessed with cleanliness, outraged by acts of violence,
Wow.
then you have a 72% chance of going berserk and attacking the perpetrator if you get that.
Cannot
Hates,
be the truth.
hates music and musicians.
Wow.
Imi-
Geez, I don't
intimi-
really remember that.
No, intimidated by spoken language, cannot speak meaningful sentences. That'd be wow. That's pretty messed up. The game. Neurosis, fear of the dark,
I
fear
like
of
how
animals.
phobias is water and computers.
Oh yeah, phobias. We got insects, reptiles.
It just turns you into a caveman. It's like, how much of a caveman are you gonna be? Like fire, afraid of technology.
Here's the sexual deviations. This is bad. You just become a homosexual. Fetishism.
Sex. Prude. Very upset by any sexual reference.
I remember a couple of the RPGs I rolled through that store. They had one was called Witch Hunt. So you role played during the Salem witch trials, and then they had Watership Down one.
Oh, I love
that's awesome.
Watership Down, the book.
So you could play one of the rabbits, or maybe you could play maybe General Warnwart or Bigwig or
He was
Fiver or Hazel.
Let's see. Yeah, anti-sex, masochist, necrophilia. There's only 1% chance, and you'd have to roll it to begin with, but of pedophilia. Like, why would they even put that in any game? Like,
I know. At least you don't get a big chance on that.
no,
That's
it's very,
always,
very.
yeah.
But imagine you get around, you're out playing your game, and it's like your character's suddenly now a pedophile, and you have to like role play as him every
Yeah,
time
it's
you
like
play.
awesome. I hate my character.
I think with age, it's just like I just quit. Like, all right.
Yeah.
So if you become that, you got to go to every single player and say, I'm a registered sex offender.
You hope no.
Oh, my character's a registered sex offender.
Hysterical blindness.
Whoa.
When under pressure, sight is lost until the pressure is removed. 89% likelihood of happening.
Wow.
They're very specific with these percentages. Like,
Is that like an
72%.
actual thing?
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
No, what hysterical blindness?
Yeah.
I think I've heard of it. I think I've heard of it.
Then this one though, this one's not bad. You could just become a psychiatrist. I think I'd rather have that than become a pedophile.
But you got to deal with all the other people in this game that have these issues.
You're playing a game. Everyone's like you can become like attracted to cats and all kinds of stuff.
Imagine you're the one that rolled that 1%, that one roll, and you're the pedophile.
Yeah,
what a weird game where it's like, hey, we're gonna give everybody mental disorders, and then you are the therapist. Just because you rolled a 6, you are the therapist, but you are a pedophile. You've got DID. Like what kind of insane game is that? Is this a Ninja Turtles game?
It's a Ninja Turtles game.
What?
It's in the Ninja Turtles game.
I thought they were supposed to be fighting
game.
Mohawk Pig, not talking about schizophrenia and pedophilia. That's insane. Who made that game? Whoever made that game, the first edition is for sure in jail, or they were for a long time.
You can get cured if you go to 3 months of therapy or hypnosis. Then there's a percentage where you can get cured.
That is either made by a person that's in jail or it was made by the CIA. That's insane.
Like a honey trap.
Yeah, like what kind of game is that? They're like, ooh, this is how we'll get them.
If I can find, because I know I have the game. I don't know where it would be. If I find it, we should all roll up characters live on the show.
Well, I think that'd be great.
And just see what kind of mental disorders we roll.
Yeah. It was all random, which was like what kind of, because you weren't all turtles. You were like all different types of animals. So it was like randomly what animal you'd be.
So it's like not even the show at all.
Like a rhino.
It's probably more likely based on the comic.
Yeah, if you don't know, the original comic was very adult.
Yeah. I mean, the cartoon was cartoon, but this was probably a lot more, obviously, very darker.
This is weird. It's under phobia, though. It says there is no cure for phobias. That's weird. They have a cure for homosexuality, but there's no cure for phobia.
What's the cure for homosexuality?
You get hypnotized or you go to therapy.
Hypnotherapy is the cure for homosexuality.
This very outdated game.
This game is crazy.
Yeah, that game is the most crazy game I've ever seen. What the hell?
They're like, roll 5 for a lobotomy. Roll 3 for shock therapy.
Did you know they do lobotomies?
You do?
Yeah. No one wants to talk about it.
Wait, what did you say?
They still do lobotomies. Oh no, not lobotomies. I'm sorry. Electric shock therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the two, I feel like that's the chiller one for us to still be doing.
I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy.
If I gotta choose, I'll take the electro.
Yeah, like just shock me a little bit. Don't drive a spike through my part of my brain.
I have truly be an airhead.
I was gonna make up an excuse, but I have to go pee. So I'll be right back. Do you want me to play something, or you guys talk it'll just take me about a minute.
I also have to use.
All right, let's. We'll play. I'll play a trailer of some kind, and then we'll be right back.
Well, I'm going right now.
We're back.
What?
Yeah, we'll just do it live here on the show.
I'm going right now.
I'll take it.
Right, if it ends before we come back, you can talk. We'll be back momentarily. All right.
You're definitely going to the clown party.
Clown party?
Is that without your head? Without your head.
Clown party?
Okay, cool. I'll see you there.
Fantasy Fest runs September 12th to the 18th at Dipson's Amherst Theater, and September 19th and 20th at the Screening Room. 94 films over 9 days, including the world premiere of Frenzy Moon, filmed in Clarence, and the horror films Straight On Till Morning, Dingus Day, Humanoids from the Deep, and the sci-fi Astral Plane Drifter. Info and tickets in the schedule at AmazingFantasyFest.com. Presented by Dipson Theaters, The Screening Room, Kim and Armin Petrie, Valkyrie International Film Festival, Dean Beltrano, Offbeat Cinema, and WBBZ TV.
Hello, I am international actor Gora, the man and the legend. I am excited to be playing an ancient warrior spirit summoned to help destroy the demon trees in the upcoming American movie Arbor. Ah, ah, ah.
Action. My name is Jim McDonough. I am a New England, more specifically Massachusetts, actually South Shore filmmaker, known in very small numbers for making short films like Tiny Clones, Manicorn, I Owe You One Banana, and Two Black Eyes, and working on my first feature film called Manicorn. I'm super excited to be part of Troy, Neil, and Annabelle's first feature film, Arbor Day. I will be playing Owen, more specifically Owen Wade Kenobi, Master Demon Hunter and mentor to Steve in Arbor Day. Coming in, I don't know what's coming, but I'm super excited to be part of the whole thing, and can't wait. Okay.
Greetings, my fiends. This is Paul Ehlers, Madman Mars, and I'm very excited to tell you that I'm going to be part of a new film by my friends Neil and Annabelle, a new film called Arbor Day. In fact, I'm going to be lending my voice to the character of, well, let's let that be a surprise. I'm mostly here to ask for your help, so if you can, we really do appreciate it. And by the way, it's almost Halloween.
Hi, this is Doug Bradley, Pinhead from the Hellraiser movies, and you are listening to Without Your Head. And you better keep listening to Without Your Head, or you will not only be without your head, you will be without your soul, because I will tear it apart.
Hello.
Hey.
So I'm not sure if Bill's trying to get emailed him. So I don't know. If it doesn't work out tonight, we'll get Bill on here eventually.
Yeah, no worries.
Bill Rebane. I've talked to him a few times. Really cool guy. I know he was saying there's some kind of screening tonight. So something happened. That's fine. We'll work it out. We're having a good time. This is the clay. So it's air dry clay. Air dry foam clay. So it's all squishy like clay. You sculpt it, and it takes a long time to dry. It takes like 2 days to dry. And when it dries, it's like foam, so it's still squishy, but won't lose its shape. So nice. I've heard that it's really good for teeth and horns and different things on puppets that you don't want like real sharp.
Have you ever heard of Warbler?
No.
Okay, Warbler basically is, if I have a moment, I'll see if I might have it. But Warbler basically is sheets of a thermoplastic. And they're self-adhesive when you heat them up and put them together. So it's like how people may make segmented armor. They cut it in pieces, and then they cut it, and they can actually fold it and you heat it with a heat gun, and it actually adheres to itself, and you can literally create these forms out of it. I'll have to look at. Let me see if I don't have it. I mean, I can't demonstrate it, but I can kind of show you kind of like what it looks like.
By the way, Mr. Craig here may be coming out for Arbor Day.
Oh, awesome! Nothing wrong with that.
To lend his expertise on.
That must be the stuff I see a lot of cosplayers using.
Wait, what did I do wrong? What did I do?
I said you may be coming out here for Arbor Day.
Oh yeah. So this is kind of like what Warble looks like.
Is it like a EVA mode? Because that is something they've recommended.
No, I think because it's a thermoplastic, so you can actually cut it into shape, and if you heat it up, it's got a backing. That's why it looks like the color that it does, and you can heat it up, and it'll self adhere to itself by the heat.
Oh, okay.
It's like I'm sure you can get in any cosplay store. One of the bigger ones are in Manhattan. It's called the Complete Sculptor, and they sell all that cosplay materials.
I think that's where I've seen it before. I think like Yaya Han or somebody like that was making armor with it.
Right.
Like a shoulder pad or something like that.
I don't really want to put this over that I have bought some material somewhere because I know it's not a favorite for the people out there.
Tell.
It's a place out there. The name rhymes, the hibbity bibbity kind of deal, but I know they don't have great policies. But I also live in an area where it's very hard to get materials.
Well, I know in Boston they have the Reynolds.
Oh no, I bought myself. I'm not really very close to Boston.
Oh yeah, I know. You're like down at the bottom of the little hook.
And I do go to Boston and I buy stuff from this I don't know, it's this weird discount
like a
fabric store,
right?
yeah. It's owned by like this 9-year-old guy. He's got an old dog that walks around, covers me in hair. But
I'd never leave the place. I'd just be playing with the dog all day.
Yeah, I've got pictures with the dog. I'm a fan. I like it. So welcome back, everybody here.
Hey, did everybody make their poops and their peas?
I got more coffee.
Very personal here, but yeah. I always come double fisted. I've got a tea and a black coffee.
Nice.
Oh.
I've already drank the tea, but I still have the black coffee left.
Well,
I do have a lot of trailers that have been sent in. If you want to watch any of them,
we're suckers for trailers. We love them.
Always down.
Oh, Tara's in mime mode, so she's gonna pantomime or like.
I always come with my maker's mark.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
Now I used to be when I was a big drinker, I was not a beer drinker. I was more of a straight bourbon guy. And I went on the bourbon trail and I did dip my own bottle of Maker's Mark.
Oh, that sounds naughty. I like it.
And I still have it. I think I brought it down here one day.
No.
But,
is that your Toxic Avenger popcorn bucket? I kind of dig it.
I'm a fan. It's my first popcorn bucket I bought.
I saw something posted on the internet about some hand going up some certain part and then pulling.
What kind of websites are you visiting, Craig?
Well, obviously the one that has those deviant sexual things from the Teenage Mutant Turtles.
Did you roll 17% on the?
I rolled a 1%.
You rolled a pervert.
I just realized I was on mute. Sorry about that.
That's what I figured you were doing the mime. That's what I figured. Yeah.
We should do that, a whole mime show. It'll revolutionize podcasting.
The pantomime edition without your head.
Yeah, there'll be no talking. It'll be just all of us.
Maybe we could do a segment for the phone show where it's like all muted for like 10 minutes straight.
Yeah, the iTunes version will not be very exciting. The audio only version be total silence.
That should be one of the punishments is being muted.
That's good, actually.
Yes!
I like that.
You're devoted to mine for 5 minutes.
I love that. That's a great idea.
But I wonder what you would have to do in order to go in the They put the dunce cap on and sit in the corner.
We could keep asking them questions. Like, what do you think about this?
It's all part of our clown
No, like-
role-playing game.
They're all talking, fighting for their life. We can't hear a word they're saying.
Ooh, that'd be a good punishment, Neil. We have to make that.
I like that. I need to keep.
I do too.
I'll write that down here in my notepad.
Right next to punch yourself in the
Fine,
face.
I'm gonna and at the end, I'm totally gonna pie myself in the face violently.
Oh, we have to do that. I forget. I
I'm
talked to
gonna
Victoria
keep
the
that
other
on
day.
the
I guess
download.
she might be coming there this weekend with you.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say that.
Just called me actually.
Yeah.
I have to get like a painter's plastic down for the pie and the confetti I want to bring.
I didn't even think of that about like cleanup. I guess I'll just
Oh yeah.
I'll let the
About
mice
that
eat it up.
afterwards.
How could you not think about cleanup?
How dare you, Neil?
Being a clown is messy work.
If it's all edible stuff, I'm safe. The dogs will clean it.
That's
all up.
true. That's true. So the place I showed earlier that we went to, Brooklyn Heights Pizza, the people that own that are super cool, and they're letting us film some scenes for Arbor Day there.
No way.
Nice.
Yes,
That's cool.
And they have super yummy pizza. So.
they do.
Oh,
They have
okay.
And they also they said Troy and I can just live stream from there sometime too. So maybe we'll do a live
We'll have to
show
do
from.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
That'd be really cool. Imagine the people walking in and you start talking about sexual deviancy and a
Oh,
TV
that's
being
perfect.
turtle thing.
There
And
was
you're
these,
dressed as a clown.
there were two older women there when we walked in, and they actually thought it was. They were. I thought maybe they'd be like. I knew the owners would be cool because they really decked the place out for Halloween and stuff. But the two older women, I thought maybe would be.
They
like,
loved us, so
Yeah, I
it
know.
was
So
great.
that was cool. Yeah.
The one guy that came in though didn't really make any eye contact. He was like, "Yep, fucking clowns."
So the first trailer is Bloodstream,
Ooh,
and I believe this has several former guests in it. It's got Barbie Wilde in it,
nice.
and Spencer Wilding. Oh, yeah, there's Spencer.
Oh, there was Barbie.
Keep the fucking change.
All right, Bloodstream. That looks cool.
Okay.
Oh, next is Sexy Ed Gein for the new
That's what it
season
should
of
be
Monster
called.
on Netflix.
I'd be all over that. Sexy.
What shocks you most about him?
I've always waited for the day when Ed Gein would be a sex symbol.
Hell yeah.
Turn the audio down a little
What
bit.
was
so we
his
can talk over it.
childhood like? Now,
It does look cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to show you something worse.
He misspelled chainsaw for Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Did they? I didn't even
No
notice.
way.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're working too fast.
I'm sorry, Mother.
Just go slow and steady.
Now they're really going out of the way to make like things look like he literally looks like Psycho there. And I don't know if Ed Gein really looked much like Norman Bates.
Well, I can think you said it's called Sexy Ed Gein.
No, that's just what I'm calling it.
No, because I was going to say, I wonder what the condoms are made out of.
Because there's also like they have like some of the posters. It's him with a chainsaw, and it's like he never actually used a chainsaw. I know Texas Chainsaw is like inspired by a game, but the actual guy wasn't killing people with a chainsaw.
Well, it's better than Texas Needle No Pliers Massacre.
So the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, they spelt it with it's chainsaw is 2 words in the original movie, which is odd. I know it's not the traditional spelling, but if you're going to say this before that movie, you should actually spell it like the actual movie is spelled, I would say.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they just meant this happened before chainsaws.
Before the invention of chainsaw.
Because when you said that, I was thinking it was like CHANE or something, you know?
They're like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
So I included this one for Troy. This is the Marvel Zombies show.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Is it an animated one?
Yeah, it's animated.
Nice.
All the Avengers are dead. And they're coming for us.
All right, we got a world to save. Need more.
Shit.
Zombie Thanos?
Yeah, it looks pretty extreme for Disney Plus. Oh.
Was that Blade?
I'm not sure. It might be.
Or could it be Ronin?
It could be.
Whoa. That's how you do that then.
Wow.
That's
right,
cool.
I'll definitely give it a shot.
That's cool.
Oh, it's cool they have all the actual voices, too.
All right. Yeah.
'Cause they had one episode of What If.
Oh,
that
this
was,
looks fun.
Marvel Zombies, which was good.
Was it a giant Ant-Man?
Oh, really?
The dead Ant-Man.
This is Silver Screamers. You'll see what this is about. It looks cute.
Are you ready to incorporate some terror to your life?
Roll sound.
I don't like horror movies.
I tend to shy away from horror movies.
Honestly, I don't watch much horror movies. They scare me.
Don't let blood and gore scare you away. Sign up for a terrifying journey into the world of low-budget horror filmmaking. Who's in?
Okay, everyone, welcome to our first day of film school.
Can anyone read this thing?
They're asking for a larger font. The Rug is a horror story that features an elderly person as the killer. When you have a problem and you can sweep it under the rug, this takes that idea to the next level.
Well, I think senior creativity is an essential part of our society.
I've been involved with my own hobby of taking videos, but this is totally different.
Action.
In?
Yeah. There you go.
I had to press certain buttons, and one was a red one and one was an orange.
As I call certain things like this, Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
I want to see The Rug. I want to see that movie.
Oh, yeah.
How do you do?
I need this project to fill my time. My husband passed away a short while ago, and I need it.
With seniors, we're not stupid, eh? We have too much information in the computer. Don't think because we slow down. We just have to search and give you the right answers.
Life is crazy, and this, to me, fits that category.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. All right.
So yeah, that movie's a documentary about teaching a bunch of old people to make horror movies.
I'm down with that.
That's cute. That was very cute.
Very cute.
I'm into that.
But you're right. I want to see The Rug if they ever actually make that.
Exactly. Yeah. We
What
were
do you-
offered
what do you
the
think,
director.
Tara?
And,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they already
sure.
made it. It's William Shatner's head.
It looks adorable, and I want to see it.
Yeah. We were offered some of the director and some of the elderly people.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
To come on?
Yeah, to come on the show.
Amazing.
This I haven't watched this trailer yet. This is Melon Heads, and this is based off an actual like a cryptoid, Melon Heads, which I'm not familiar with. Have you ever heard of the crypt? You know, it's like Mothman and Bigfoot and stuff. The Melon Heads.
What?
Melon
I
Heads.
just texted you for your final assignment.
Yeah, Melon Heads. I don't know.
I read about them. They're from Weisner Road. From the scene.
Mrs. Fisher, if I may, don't you think Oz and I would be better suited for the Melonhead urban legend?
Excuse me, miss. Did I hear you say Dr. Crow?
Beg your pardon? You've got to be kidding me. We came all the way up here. All the way up here. And now you're going to pull this? I can't. John, please stop. Keely, it's okay. You don't have to go. You can wait for us in the car.
Unless y'all got a hankering for that. I'd rethink that if I was you.
I still know. I have no idea. I like that they don't give away too much, but I would have liked to seen a little bit more of the Melon Heads. You just kind of see a glimpse of them.
Yeah, where are they?
Well, there might be a reason why they kind of
I
hid
think
them.
they're like some kind of. I think I think there's some kind of like monsters that have big fat heads or something.
I hope so.
Did
They're
he
the
say?
enemies of the pinheads.
Did he say unless you have a hankering for duck?
Yeah, I didn't even know what that meant. Did you?
What?
I'm gonna look up Melon Heads real quick.
What the fuck could that possibly mean?
Here we go, Melon Heads. I did find them. In the American folklore of Ohio, Michigan, and Connecticut, melon heads are beings generally described as large-headed humanoids with bulbous, large craniums who occasionally emerge from hiding places to attack people.
And ducks.
Yeah, where's the ducks involved?
Their favorite food, duck lore.
That's a really-
They just go crazy for it.
That is a weird line you put in your trailer because I don't know what it means.
Yeah.
That's
They're
a weird
kinda
tagline.
talking about it though.
It's pretty intriguing.
Was that? Yeah. This one is Coyotes with Justin Long, and I think we're actually going to have guests on from this movie, but I probably
Better not
not
be
Justin
Justin
Long.
Long because you're going to be like, I really don't like you in movies.
Don't tell him that.
Oh, I mean,
Call him one.
one of Neil's favorite actors.
I love Justin Long.
Gigi, go potty now. It's exhausting.
Oh, we got to get him on so you can argue with Justin Long.
Oh, damn, they're killing dogs. You can't do that in a movie.
I'm out.
Are you all worried about the tree out front?
I'm not worried.
You did say that you were going to trim it last year.
We can wait till tomorrow.
Guys. Oh, there's something outside.
Okay.
Give me.
No, right now.
Right now.
Wow. Make sure it's okay.
Shoot! Just more like a wolf than a coyote.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe the coyote got the wolf.
What was that?
Oh, just a sketchy little coyote. No big deal.
Get it.
Not what a coyote looks like.
Do you hear that sound? Sounds like somebody
That's
singing.
the
or
healthiest coyote
dying.
Yeah, it's a coyote.
Open door.
Is it like Jurassic Park?
Is it bad?
No, don't look. Why? Why don't you want me to look? Everybody in? Everybody okay? Hey!
Looks pretty good.
They want your shelter, your food, your water, your sanity.
I just want to say, we're all gonna live happily ever after. I hope those aren't my last words. You don't want to shoot the neighbor.
Fuck away! Go! Get the fuck off my husband!
It's like in that movie. You know the one where all the birds attack everyone?
The birds.
No, that's not the one.
That looks so cute. The coyotes.
All right, what do you
are cute.
think? I think it looks good.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of all those movies that came out in the 70s, snakes, frogs, like where nature enacts revenge. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it reminds
They
me
do
of
not
that.
look like coyotes. I
totally
you know, I have some coyotes around in this area. These look like a wolf, not really a coyote. I'll let that pass, I guess.
Hey, I was willing to go along with the trees are bending in half, but the guy's, hood on his sweatshirt isn't moving. I was overlooking that. So,
All right,
come on.
all right. You got a Halloween. Now,
Well, I
before
guess it's better than
play
dingoes.
this one, this is the one that's being billed as the British Terrifier. Halloween.
Oh, okay.
It was Halloween night, 1996, when a 10-year-old child, the press named Kane, the killer clown, decapitated his foster parents before taking the lives of 3 more. Today, that murderer resides inside these walls of Morton Downs Psychiatric
Oh,
Hospital.
who's that? That's somebody.
We're talking about the wave of creepy clown sightings across the United Kingdom.
I think these clown incidents are connected.
Looks like the guy from Streets of Fine.
It is, yeah.
What do you need from me, John?
Solid evidence so I can expose whatever he's trying to unleash. I'm not playing your games.
Choose right, and I'll tell you what you need to know.
Trick.
Yes, it is!
Kane's devious. He's done many a thing to get under my skin.
Kind of looks like Cody Rhodes, the wrestler.
Yeah, he does.
Case worth of reasons, I'd imagine. Like saying he's looking forward to meeting Alice and Leo.
Like it was a threat.
Mum?
It's already begun. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
Why are we a target? Okay. That thing planned all of this. Get inside now. Alex! Make up big! They chopped him.
No.
All
I'm
right,
taking that out
I think
because
that
I
one looks
believe
really
we actually
good.
have our guest here on the line.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks good. But I
definitely
believe,
checked
yeah,
that one
we
out.
Craig, we'll see you later, Craig.
Bye, Craig. Thank you
Bye.
for
Greg, always
Bye.
a
Take it
pleasure.
easy.
Yeah. And we're joined here by filmmaker Bill Rebane. It's good to have you here.
Welcome.
Hello,
How are you
Bill.
doing?
Thank you.
Hi, Bill.
I'm doing fine. How about all of you?
50th
All of you on your mic.
Yeah, I'm Nasty Neil. We got Terrible Troy. We got Cousin AJ and Tara Hutchinson here. Hutchison.
Hello there.
Yeah.
Hello.
So it's a 50th anniversary of Giant Spider Invasion.
That's
It's
about
very
it.
exciting. I'm a huge fan of this movie. I loved it.
Yeah.
I don't know if the nightmare begins or just finishes.
So, going back to the original movie, how did you get involved in it? When you saw the script, what interested you about it?
Well, I didn't start the picture, actually. I didn't start the idea. It was a friend of mine in Madison, Wisconsin, Richard Huff, who wanted to desperately make a science fiction picture and called me in to help him out and cooperate with him in writing a screenplay. And we concocted a number of stories. One that hit on spiders and something coming from outer space and bringing a giant spider and alien spiders to a small town in Wisconsin, and that's how it all started. Matter of fact, the first title was Alien Night, Silent Night, and I nixed it immediately.
Watching
love
it,
that title.
Yeah, watching it again, it definitely has like that 1950s science fiction feel to it. Were those the kind of movies like that you grew up with? Because it kind of seems like it's like an ode to these 1950s science fiction movies.
No, actually, I other than the one that I don't want to talk about, which is known as Monster Go-Go, I was actually want to do musicals and comedies.
Nice.
More mainstream stuff. By the way, who's Tara?
Tara.
Hello.
Is she an actress?
Sometimes.
Can you sing?
Oh, not very well. But thank you for asking.
Go ahead, sing something.
I'm looking for someone, a brunette that has your facial features for something we're doing next.
She's a good actor. She's being humble here, but yeah, she's a good actor. She's in stuff. She's going to be in our upcoming movie Arbor Day. I don't know about her singing ability.
Hey, I can give it a go.
Where are you located?
I'm in Arizona.
In Arizona. Oh, it's nice weather. You have nice weather there.
Oh, we do. I love it here. I love how dry it is.
Oh, that's lucky.
Where are you going to be filming this, Bill? Sorry, AJ.
Oh, we've been at it for about a month already, and doing a number of things. We're doing a lot of special effects changes, enhancements, and some added scenes, which I may or may not put in a picture, but I'm seeing pieces of the rushes. Matter of fact, I just finished 2 hours of looking at some material. I'm not so sure.
And what is the project?
That's the 50th anniversary version of Spiders.
Who are you doing that with? I think I actually know, but I don't know if I'm supposed to say.
Well, it's a group out of the Appleton, Fox River Valley, Wisconsin area of filmmakers.
So it's like it's going to be a remake of the original movie.
No, it's not going to be a remake. It's going to
Okay.
be an enhanced. I would call it an enhanced version.
Oh, nice. That sounds interesting.
Cleaning up some stuff that we didn't have a chance to do in 1975.
That's pretty wild. So how does that work? What's an enhanced version? So it's going to have like different effects, different actors, but it will still have the same movie?
different. We're going to enhance the effects, of course, because they were. I mean, we had to do everything manual. We didn't have CGI or AI. We had to do it the hard way. As you well know, the picture made it because it was so odd with the Volkswagen Spider.
Yeah, I love the spider in it.
Yeah,
but
I love that about it too.
Yeah, then I've read like that it's like an old car and like you like hand sewed fur over it. Like what was the process to actually make the giant spider?
Well, you know what? I had to deal with the Group 1 distribution in LA to make the picture. They liked the idea of the picture. But he asked me, Brandon Chase, I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he always asked me, he says, so how big are the spiders going to be? And I said, we could probably make them bigger than tarantulas, maybe a foot or so. He says, no. He says, if we make a deal, you got to have a big spider. I said, how big? He says, how big can you make them? I said, maybe we can make them 4 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet. It might be doable. But ultimately he says, no, it's got to be bigger than Jaws. It's got to be 25 foot. Can you make a 25-foot spider? So I put my foot in my mouth and I said, I think we can do it. I had no friggin' idea how the hell we can make a 25-foot spider. So nevertheless, I agreed and promised we would come up with something. And luckily, my self-made special effects guy, Bob Millay out of Chicago, one day we were having a few beers and looked at the cars in the studio lot. He saw the folks at one old Volkswagen. He says, does that thing still run? I said, yeah. I've got an idea. He says, maybe we could take the chassis of that thing and build a spider chassis around it with conduit. And it went to a welding shop, and for about 3 weeks, he put together a spider body. And then they told me, I asked him how we're going to operate it. He says, well, you're going to have to put about 5 or 6 kids inside to operate some leverage of it, go up and down the springs. And that's what we did. Unfortunately, that year we had about 95, 100 degrees heat.
Wow.
And we had 6 teenagers in there working the legs of the spider. We thought we were going to lose some kids because of heat exhaustion. It wasn't easy. It wasn't a lot of fun. And I didn't know if I was going to have the spider until the last 2 days of shooting.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
Did you have any plans? Like, if it didn't work out, if the spider didn't work out, like what you were going to do?
It had to work one way or the other. And then they came to me and said, well, here's a spider. And I saw these 2 big bulbs of garden bulbs as eyes. And I said, that spider doesn't look like that. I said, it's one of those boxes. We can't do anything about it. So they put some bubble pack behind the glass of the plastic and made them glow red. So we had an alien spider. I guess that didn't work.
Well, it works because he does come from outer space.
Oh, yeah.
Or she.
Yep.
But as you know, the devouring of Dan Kester, Robert Easton, and the deputy sheriff, they worked pretty good with the things.
It looked great.
Mm-hmm.
But we had to make another spider like it because the Volkswagen spider couldn't be lifted up in the air.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
We had to get a crane and lift that spider with a crane, and also have 3 people in that second spider pull up the body and pour a coffee can of blood on them. And it was pretty hectic.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. is that a fun experience? Because like, you know, you can't just like, you know, there's no internet or anything. You can't like look up how to make a giant spider. Just like the idea, you know, problem solving, like, you know,
Well,
like
that's,
how are we going to do this? Is that fun? Is that exciting, or is it just all like very stressful?
yeah, it
Or a
was,
combination of everything?
but there were also some aggravating moments. Because our assistant cameraman had a operated the camera, but he also had a nice porta bar in there. So everybody was doing a little of boozing at the same time. It wasn't the easiest.
Mm-hmm. No, I actually, you know, I wrote in my notes that I think you cast very well, and so it's interesting. You see Tara here, and you're like, oh, you're perfect for this
I
thing.
know, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I was
Very
50
flattering.
years young. I was 50 years younger then, so everything was fun.
but all your movies, they're filled with interesting people, even like minor roles, like all the people that are like the mob in Giant Spider Invasion. To me, like they're just fun to see on camera. So, were you very hands on in casting the movies?
Very much so, yeah. I had some good contacts in La La Land. Steve Brody was a good friend of mine. Introduced me to Bud Hale, and we talked this thing over, and we didn't have to go through any agents at that time. And it was in like a buddy system.
Mm-hmm.
We drank together, played together, and worked together. And the good thing is that the cast was all pros, and without
Yeah,
that,
it's a lot of veteran actors.
it couldn't have happened because it was tough. The picture was shot without a script. You know that.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know that. No.
No, I didn't either. That's wild.
Ended up that Richard Huff, the original writer in Madison, still didn't have it right, and the distributor wanted another writer involved. It happened to be Robert Easton. Robert Easton, after looking at the first draft of the script, he said, "Well, it would never work. This whole thing will never work unless we camp it up, because you can't take this serious." And I agreed. But in the meantime, Richard Huff and Easton were fighting all the time, which is I was very conservative. He had a totally different idea. And Robert Easton always came to me and says, "I got 2 or 3 pages a day and didn't know where to lead the picture to." So we pretty much made it up as we went.
But I think like the tone is great in the movie because there's a campiness to it, but it's never like too far where the movie's like a parody or anyone's like winking at the camera. Like you could tell they're having fun, but at the same time, like within like the story, people are taking it serious. If that makes sense to you.
Without a good pro cast, everything would have gone wrong. But luckily, with the help of the cast, they understood that. They had enough experience, and they knew what kind of production problems pictures get into. We certainly have a lot of them. I had a lot more in mind than what we did, but we were working on $300,000 budget. I think the budget for the spider was $10,000. A lot of work went in it for that kind of money.
Mm-hmm. And how did it do when you released it? Like, did it do well at the theaters?
Well, extremely well. It became one of the 50 top grossing pictures of 75. And it did tremendously well in foreign, about $1.25 million the first year. I'm sorry, $125 million.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Yeah,
And-
and 50 years ago, that's I
Damn.
don't know how much that'd
Yeah,
be today. Yeah.
crazy.
I think the total, without counting the piracy, since the digital age, it did about roughly $250 million in worldwide gross. Let me tell you, under the old distribution system, it didn't come back to the producers.
So you didn't see a lot of the money from the movie originally?
No, I wish I did. That's why we're doing the 50th anniversary version. Because in the meantime, we trademarked the title.
Mm-hmm.
So now we can stop some of the piracy and the infringements and do what we want with the anniversary version.
Is that something that you had thought about doing over time, or is it something that like somebody brought to you like recently? Like, let's do something with this.
It came up about last year sometime when we realized that this was indeed the 50th anniversary version. And it so happened that the picture opened in September, October, nationally in theaters, exactly 50 years ago.
Oh, wow. Yeah, historic here.
Oh, yeah.
See, you mentioned, piracy and stuff, dealing with the changes, in the 70s, there wasn't home video or anything. Just over the decades, for you as a filmmaker, what are the pluses and minuses, going from, theatrical to then you have home video, VHS, and you have DVD, Blu-rays, and today's streaming?
Well, in those days, television was a big thing after theatrical.
Mm-hmm.
We had 3 runs, ABC network prime time runs with it. Which helped a lot. And the foreign sales were always magnificent, tremendous. The problem was the accounting methods in the old days in distribution. You've heard of net profits. There were never any net profits. It was a good thing that the picture was a tax shelter deal for the investors. And in 75, they could take a 4-to-1 write-off if the picture lost money.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it didn't lose money, they still could take a 4-to-1 write-off. Tremendous.
So when like a year ago, someone came up with the idea, like, were you in right away? Did you think, or did they have to like convince you, like, this is something that could, what was like the conversation there? Like, we want to do something with the 50th anniversary.
Give me that again. I'm sorry.
No, I probably should have worded better. So, like, when they came to you, what was like the conversation? Like, we want to do something with the 50th anniversary of the movie. Like, were you just in right away? Like, yeah, that's a good idea. Or did they have to explain like an enhanced version? Because it's not something that a lot of people do.
No, it was actually my idea. I realized that the 50th anniversary, and I wanted to. I couldn't figure out how to stop the piracy, which was blatant and widespread all over the globe. As a matter of fact, in Germany, in Central Europe, they're still playing it, and it's tough to get legal actions overseas. They're still playing without a license. And on television, they're constantly. So
yeah, I was wondering. We'll get back to the giant spider invasion, but I also want to ask about Blood Harvest, since we're doing a lot of clown movies this month. So, how did Tiny Tim get involved? Like,
yeah, that's a great.
It's his first, dramatic role.
Tiny Tim, I had a big outdoor concert at the studio grounds, and I had an agent, my agent in Kansas City, Jackson Artists, also handled Tiny Tim, and I had Cora Stucker, a friend of mine, as the MC, and a couple of bands, and Tiny Tim as a star. And they talked me into it. And I wasn't so sure because we lived in a rural community and a farming community. They weren't too impressed with when they heard the name Tiny Tim. That strange guy. weird guy. But once they met him, that was a totally different story. They loved him. So after the concert, the couple of young guys from Minneapolis came to me and had a script they wanted us to finance, and it wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. So we sat down and took that original storyline. We got to do something different. If we have Tiny Tim in it, and I, with two other writers, we sat down and wrote the Harvest.
And was Tiny Tim like did he like horror movies? Was he okay with like the doing a horror movie and the subject matter?
He was very intrigued with starring in a real feature film.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, he was a phenomenal good human being, very talented. Although he had trouble remembering lines, even though he knew it. 1,000 songs of titles to 1,000 songs.
Yeah, that's
in the lyrics.
interesting. Yeah.
And
Yeah, you always
yeah,
heard that he was kind of an encyclopedia of musical knowledge.
A little bit. We became good friends. He lived on the studio lot in our studio apartment for about 4 months. So we got to be close friend. It was easy to work with. He caught on pretty well. Did a weird but good job on the picture, I think.
Yeah, no, I think he's great in the movie. And had he ever? Because I read that like that's his actual like clown suit. Like, did he ever dress up as a clown before that?
No, but I tell you one thing. He became the clown the moment we put that makeup. My daughter was the makeup person on it. And she made him up and we got in the clown. So he really became the clown. And he became the character. It was easy to get him into it.
Did you give what kind of? Go on.
No, I said it was the only picture that was, let's say, R-rated that we did at our studio. And,
interesting.
I mean, I don't mind nudity, but I didn't like the horror part of it. The throat slashing, the bloodletting, what have you. That wasn't my speed at all. So I did it in some people. It's a good picture.
You said, earlier that you wanted to do like musicals and things. So how did you come about like finding yourself making a horror movies and science fiction movies?
Well, Blood Arbors, I can tell you, during the bloody scenes, I had the camera on the Hercules dolly. I just set the scene. I had a British producer on it, by the way, who always stood next to me. He said, "We gotta have more blood, guts, and sex." So when it came to the blood scene, I turned the camera on, I called to action, and then I turned it on, I had my cigarette, and let the camera run until it was all over.
All right, well, interesting. And what was he like to actually direct as an actor? He said like he can't, he wasn't good at remembering his lines, but like did you work with him on how to find the character? Or was it just he became the clown himself?
Well, that was the challenge, and it was a pleasure doing it because he did come around and he took direction very well, and he made it work, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Great to work with.
You know what he thought of the movie after it was finished, after he saw it?
He loved it. He loved it.
Good.
Yeah.
And the lead of the movie, Tonia Salacek, like that's the only movie she ever has been in. Like, what was her story? Like, where did you find her, and what did she ever do after that?
We found her by letting a casting call out. She was from Milwaukee. She had never done anything in acting before. We auditioned her, but she was good in the auditions. Then when it came to the nudity, well, her mom came up with her and we discussed the scene. The producer talked to her, his mother, her mother, and her. And I assured that it's not going to be anything but nudity, no more than that. And that convinced that she would do it. So we did it.
Do you have any insight? Like, I don't know if you kept in touch with her because, did she just quit acting after that? Like,
I think she did because during the production she was, I believe, engaged to a young man that had a tremendous business in Madison, Wisconsin. I think they were ready to tie the knot somewhere down the line. So after the picture, he just disappeared.
because I know people, like, fans have tried to find her, like, but I
No,
don't
a
think
lot
she's done
of people
interviews or
have.
anything.
A lot of people have.
Mhm.
I don't know if for looks or just for getting her story on this.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to find out, especially since we haven't heard from her for years.
That's like Peter Krause. We needed a young man to play opposite her, so we called a talent agency in Minneapolis, and Peter Krause arrived, and the shooting schedule so happened that the first scene was with Tonya, and he thought he was walking into a porn movie. I had to call him down and tell him that was not that he had to do the love scene first. But after that, no more after that.
I read like he wouldn't take his jeans off for the scene.
Oh no, he wouldn't. Well, you know the story of Peter Krause became successful after that. Actually, that gave him the start. I heard he was just on Entertainment Tonight, and he didn't talk much about the picture, except he says it's pretty scary. But that's where he got to start.
Yeah. So, do you know? Was he not a fan of the film? Do you know?
You know what? I don't know, but I have not. I thought of giving him a call, and because I had some other scripts and projects in mind where I would ask him to come back and do something in a bigger scale.
He's really good in the movie. I think he's got kind of like an Anthony Perkins kind of vibe, like from Psycho in the movie.
Well, Dean West, I think, was also a newcomer first time around. I used him in 2 pictures, so I was very, very happy with him.
I noticed in both Blood Harvest and Giant Spider, the sheriff character is always kind of like inept, like he's kind of like, which I find very funny. But
Rex Benson did his own thing. He was a friend of mine for 20 years before that.
Oh wow!
He was a pro, but he had to do his own thing.
You could tell he's having a good time in the movie.
Oh, he was. He was a good writer, competent actor.
Was there ever plan to do a sequel? Because it ends like kind of a cliffhanger. You find out not to spoil Blood Harvest, but you find out that the killer's not really dead.
That was the idea. That the way the ending came about. Leave it open for a sequel.
What happened there? Why didn't the sequel ever come about?
Well, I never liked the picture.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry to bring it up.
I really didn't like the picture that day because I had a chance just before I worked with Donald O'Connor and Morgana King on a picture called Miracle in the Manger in New York, which we crewed and sent our equipment to, studio equipment to that, and that was more my speed. And I was always a fan of Donald O'Connor, and the first day when I thought about movies. And finally, after many years, I had a chance to direct them. The director of photography on the picture.
Now, AJ here is a director himself. I was just in his directorial debut. So, AJ, do you have any question for a veteran director here?
Did you make Blood Harvest at the ranch, at the shooting ranch?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, as a matter of fact, I bought another 80-acre farm to do the location stuff on, just a couple of miles away from us.
So, how many movies did you make at the ranch?
I think altogether 12.
12?
Yeah, 12 and endless.
Wow.
And of documentaries and corporate image films, and mostly corporate image films.
So it was a good investment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was phenomenal. It was the only feature film studio in the Midwest fully equipped for over 20 years.
Wow.
I read that you're credited. This is on your Wikipedia. You're credited with the introduction of the first 360-degree wraparound motion picture process.
No kidding.
Yeah, and from that, Cinemax was developed. And as a matter of fact, about a year ago, Panavision called me. They wanted to know what the formula was, if they could further that process because of the digital possibilities. And I'm sure it could be, but digitally it is possible today to do it.
Oh.
I don't know. Cinemax got the market cover cornered right now. And Disney tried to do it for years before I introduced the process. But we were reasonably successful at our premiere screening in Chicago. I had the cream of the crop of Hollywood there for the screening. Roy Disney himself, Sam Goldwyn, Jack Warner. So I wasn't doing very bad.
Not at all.
You mentioned Monster A Go-Go with the late Hershel Gordon-Lewis, who we've had on the show a few times. What was it like working with Hershel Gordon-Lewis, and how did you guys, hook up? How did you guys meet up?
Well, Hershel and I officed at the same commercial studio in Chicago for quite some time. Hershel was the first one in Chicago to do a non-union feature film.
Oh.
And I got the idea then to start working on a science fiction picture called Terror at Half Day, and raised the money and actually did it. Started shooting it. Actually, it was supposed to star Ronald Reagan.
Oh, wow.
Ronald Reagan had agreed to do it.
Yeah.
I went to my investors. I said, I got Ronnie Reagan. Reagan wants to do it. And he wanted to do it because he knew June Travis. I don't know if you remember that name.
I'm not sure.
30s and 40s. Because he had a crush on June Travis when he was in the radio business. Yeah. Kind of. He was willing to do that. And I went to my investor and I said, I got Ronnie Reagan. And he said, no way, he's a has-been. He'll never make any money at the box office.
Wow.
It was pretty disappointing, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I was walking on cloud 9 when I was able to do that. And then we got this guy from Adventures in Paradise television show, Peter Thompson, to take his place.
Oh, yeah.
And then we ran out of money because the union, Chicago was a union city.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as they heard that we were making a picture, they came to me. I'm not going to tell you what they look like. More like the mafia, right?
Oh, I bet.
Look got to do this picture union. You know that, don't you? I said, no, I don't know that. Yeah, you do. So I had to do it union, and then they came. I had to give them the entire budget I had raised.
Wow.
And they gave me a union crew, and the first day of shooting was in the spring morning when the fields and woods were wet as all hell. And I had a Hercules dolly that I had to get out to the location.
Oh no.
I made a deal on a freebie with a semi truck, all the equipment out there. And with all the union crew loading, unloading, loading the truck, unloading the truck, there goes one shooting day. So no shooting the first day. Next day, you maybe got 2 hours of good takes in, and then after 8 hours, it was golden. So the budget, the first budget, about 50 grand, went out the window in about
oh no,
a week and a half. And then Peter Thompson had to leave because he had another contract. So I had to replace him with another party in Hollywood. Actually, he was my co-producer. Doc Stanford replaced him with the same name. He was a brother of such and such. Long story short, finally this couldn't go on. We raised more money. And then I went to Hershel. I said, Hershel, you want to help me finish this picture, non-union? And Hershel became my production manager and cinematographer. At that time, I wasn't all that oiled in production. So finally, Hershel put some money into it, and we shot some phenomenal scenes in Chicago. Matter of fact, I had good connections in the city, and we actually blocked off Michigan and Oak Street. I don't know if you know what that is. It's the busiest traffic area during rush hour.
Okay.
Mayor Daley, the mayor of town at that time, allowed us to block off Michigan and rush. I had all of the First District Police Department, the squad cars, the cops, fire engines, Civil Defense Department, everything as a 3B. We had a lot of production value scenes there. And Hershel took them all and sent them to his laboratory, and then he couldn't pay the laboratory. So the footage, all the big production footage got lost. It was never found.
Wow.
And I finally ended up, Hershel had made a picture called Moonshine Mountain. And he needed a double feature to open in some drive-in theaters. So we made a deal where I gave him the license for the picture, the distribution for the picture, and he would finish it. I turned everything over to him, and I washed my hands of it totally. And he finished it, and about 2 years later, I found out that he had titled it Monster Go-Go. When I got a look at it, I got a print of it, and I just cringed. I didn't want to see him.
Did you keep in contact with Hershel? Were you guys like friends after that?
Oh yes, we were friends always. And by the way, I thought Hershel was a far better talented director than that he used for his blood and guts pictures. I think he could have directed anything in Hollywood if he wanted to go that route. He was a all-around production guy and one-man crew, so to speak.
Why do you think that didn't happen? Why do you think he didn't pursue that?
Because he had a partner called Dave Friedman.
Yeah.
Dave Friedman was in distribution. And they were doing very well financially in the drive-ins. In other words, he preferred the money instead of reaching out to do something more artistic and more creative.
Do you think he, even though you thought he was a talented director, do you think he liked making movies? Do you think he liked movie making?
Oh, he loved it.
Okay.
He loved it. Yeah. He just fell into that routine of doing blood, guts, and sex. You know.
Yeah. Do you know
That
why
old
he
gag.
was that AJ? Sorry.
That old gag, you know.
Do you know why he left filmmaking?
Well, it's a sad story, but it won't bother me anymore. I was making, I think it was in the 80s, early 80s. I was making some crime prevention films with FBI agents. And
Cool.
one of the locations was near Chicago, in the suburb of Chicago. And I needed a production manager, and I also needed some vehicles for the production. So I hired Hershel as a production manager for the Chicago portion of the suburb portion there. And he got me some cars and did some of the cinematography until we found out that the cars came from a stolen car ring. And here I was making a picture of all people, and he was on the crew. The cars were coming from a stolen car ring.
Yeah.
The story I heard afterwards, that when he went to court, he was involved with these guys that were selling stolen cars. And that story I heard, the judge finally told him, he got prosecuted for it. And the judge finally told him, he said, look, I'm going to go easy. Go to some other state. I never want to see you in Illinois. I think that's how he got to Florida. We talked a lot of times in Florida.
Yeah.
By the way, he was also a phenomenal marketing.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Public relations marketing, that was great. He always stayed a good friend, and I finally asked him. I said, Hershel, I said, I'm going to make this picture. I wrote the picture of my creation. I was worried about my copyright. He said, he wrote me a letter. He said, absolutely, you are the author and you could do it. So that's the last I heard.
Yeah, I had heard. He told us actually. Like after he left movies, like he didn't really think anyone cared about the movies he made until like Joe Bob Briggs started showing them, like in the 80s.
Yeah, he was a very talented guy, and I think he was reasonably happy in Florida. But
he's a really nice guy. When we had him on the show a few times, and I talked to him. You know, always a really nice, interesting guy.
Have you seen? Can I ask you? Did you see? You familiar with Rosemont?
No, I saw this as a movie of yours, but I will definitely check this out if you'd like to tell people about it.
Yeah, I wrote that script when I was doing the first pictures at the studio. I was always writing different screenplays, but at that time they had me typecast in La La Land. They said, "Oh, you can't do a love story. You can't do a major picture because you're already into the B-movie exploitation genre stuff." So, but finally, I sold Rosemont, which Shirley MacLaine was going to star in, or Maureen O'Hara.
Oh, wow.
But that wasn't good enough for the network. She was also a has-been, by the way.
Oh.
At that time, they called her a has-been, so that didn't come to me. So I finally sold the script to Enderby Entertainment, and the director, Dan Petrie, we wrote the script before he had the rights to do that. And that's what you got now, Rosemont.
Yeah, Christmas at Rosemont. Is that the name of the movie?
Yeah, now they call it Rosemont.
Oh.
Where can people see that? Is it like streaming or on DVD, Blu-ray?
It's all over. It's all over the various channels, and it is a seasonal movie. I think every Christmas it's big time.
Yeah, we will all check that out.
Oh,
Very
yeah,
interesting watching
definitely.
it. Yeah.
So when are you coming to Wisconsin, Tara?
What is it?
When are you
When
coming
you-
to Wisconsin?
Oh, whenever you want. I've never been to Wisconsin.
We haven't. Well, it gets a little cold here in the wintertime. But, the reason I'm asking is because have you heard of Lotta Moore, the name Lotta Morgan? MGM made a picture of her, about her in 1934, and it won the Academy Awards in 1936. She was a lady of the night in Early, Wisconsin. They didn't tell their story right. It was written by Edna Ferber, quite a famous author. And I'm doing both a documentary and a feature with Lotta Morgan. And you happen to look where you have the features of Lotta Morgan.
Oh, cool.
And she will not tell you, but she is a good actress.
Yep.
Thank you. That's very
You're
nice
very
of you.
welcome.
Well, that's nice to hear.
Yeah. I'm
Hey,
looking her up
anytime.
now. Yeah.
I love any acting opportunity I can get.
Well, Jeff, I guess you have to stay in touch with me.
Yeah, I'll connect you guys after the show if you want. Yeah, I've cast her in our movie that we're making, so yeah, I think highly of her.
Thank you. I really appreciate that very much.
You're more than welcome, darling. Yeah.
So I also wanted to bring up, Bill, because this is something you told me, and I looked it up. Quentin Tarantino has mentioned your movies before, just recently.
Very cool.
No. I am impressed, and I like him too. I heard 2 year ago, I heard a friend of mine said that he wanted to show, as a matter of fact, Giant Spider Invasion is one of his, he has a theater.
Yeah, the New Beverly
And
in L.A. or around L.A. I guess. It's a
and
great theater. They only show 30, only things shot on actual film.
Oh, nice.
Right. It would have been nice, but maybe it can still happen.
Yeah, I mean they screen stuff all the time. So if anybody out there, if we can connect somehow, we will definitely get you connected.
Yeah, it would be interesting. And we're just setting up the premiere. I don't know. I got about a week to go before I can set up the premiere for the 50th anniversary version. It has
Oh
to be
wow!
English.
So you're getting pretty close.
Oh, yeah, that's excellent.
We're going to do stage rights distribution, theatrical. Wisconsin first, of course, but it's a Wisconsin movie. And spread out. I'm getting some dates in Florida for it, by the way.
We'll definitely share those for you. But do you guys have a website or a social media page people can follow to see the upcoming dates?
Yeah, Independent Artist Pictures Limited.
All right. Oh wow. All right. I'll put that up on the website.
And at GiantSpiderInvasion.com also.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So that's very exciting, and congratulations on that.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Yeah, well, let's hope all works out well. This is a strange business, but we'll do our best.
Yeah. I don't know what's that experience like, though? You made this movie 50 years ago, and now 50 years later, and the enhanced version's coming out. Just what's that experience like to revisit this movie you made so long ago and put out a new version of it?
Well, I don't know if it's going to be a new version. It's going to be enhanced it'll have an interesting introduction. Especially the visual effects are going to be nicer.
Yeah.
I just saw some of those this afternoon. And hopefully, I can mend some of the things that I was not too happy with in the original production. You know, sometimes you look back on what you did and you say, "Oh my God, how the hell did I do that?" So we got to look at everything and see if there's some ways of mending it, making it a little better and more elegant.
Yeah. Well, that's really exciting, and I know some theaters in Boston that you know, if you travel around with it, maybe they would play it. Because but anyway, congratulations with that, and I hope it does really well. It sounds very fun.
Well, you know, I always say, if it's not fun, don't do it, and I won't do it.
Yep.
And now
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good mindset.
I'm working on a picture called Melody, which is a faith-based picture, a miracle movie.
Oh.
By the way, I should ask you, can you play a bitch?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You don't need the play part. No.
I have two young ladies in there. One is a demure, really soft, loving person, and the other one.
That's the one I'll play.
Spoiled. Which one would you like? Which one would you prefer?
Playing bad guys is the best.
You don't look me. You look like the good one to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
I would love to play a good character. I only ever play villains.
Oh, you're gonna get it for that.
And she has a great laugh too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a loud, obnoxious laugh.
Oh, you guys are great. You got a good show going there.
Thank you. Yeah, and we loved having you on here.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I would have lit the scene a little better. Put my makeup on so I look 25 years younger.
No, you were great. This has been honestly, thank you for coming on. And
Oh yeah, it's been awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome back anytime, especially when you have more information about where the movie's playing, and we'll help spread the word.
Definitely.
Yes.
Thanks much. I appreciate that. It's a
Thank you,
pleasure
Bill.
meeting you all.
You as well.
Have a great night. God bless you.
Thank you.
Wish
You
you
as
the
well.
best.
Good night.
Take care.
God bless.
Thanks, Bill.
Melody is
Okay,
coming out.
Sarah. I'll be
Thank
talking to you.
Yes.
Okay. We got it. All right, Jeff. Thank you very much. I appreciate this.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I'll take you out of here. Whoops. Oh, did I cut you off mid-sentence?
Oh.
I don't think so. All right. All right. Bye. Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was super cool.
That was great. Yeah, and we got Tara booked in a couple movies.
How do you like that? That's pretty awesome.
No one's poaching Tara. All right.
You still have to do Arbor Day.
We're
I'll
not,
be back for that.
not letting Tara go.
We'll lend you out, but yeah.
No.
As long as you come back home here.
The illusion of choice.
Wow, how flattering, huh?
Yeah,
that's pretty
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm like kind of blushing right now.
So that was super cool though.
Yeah.
That was so cool. That
He
guy
was awesome. Yeah, I talked to him a little bit a couple times before, and I knew he'd be really good interview. He's a great character.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I knew he shot Blood Harvest at that ranch just because of the weird locations in it.
Oh yeah.
But to shoot 12 movies there is crazy. And what's even crazier is that ranch was probably funded by a movie being shot, and so then it just like paid for itself. You know what I mean? But that's amazing. I don't know why more people don't do that. It's like,
yeah. Then he shot a bunch of documentaries. You said there too. So
yeah.
Wow,
Dude.
what an honor to speak to like a veteran, huh?
Yeah.
You know, like
Wow.
filmmaking. It's like, oh my gosh, like it's like kind of surreal, huh?
Yeah, great guest. That's I love all our guests, and independent guests, and anybody. But there is something special talking to somebody who's done like so many movies over decades in the business.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, how cool! Thank you for having him, Neil.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Thank you
that
guys
was
for
a
being
good
here.
find. That was so much fun.
I'm so lucky. Like
He did like a ton before he was even like 24. Like he was just like his life seems really bizarre.
But it's so great because like,
and he's still
for
involved.
89 years old. You know, he's
Yeah.
just like still buzzing through stuff. It's so cool.
Yeah.
oh, wow, it's more energy than I have.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, he's still involved.
We
in
all
stuff.
like, yeah. I think we're all in that boat.
He went to a screening tonight.
I know.
Damn.
Imagine.
Wow.
Well, guys, I got to run.
All right. Yeah, we're after 11. Probably should wrap up soon. But thank you guys. I'll save the rest of the trailers for next time.
All right.
And
so
always
looking
send us
forward to
trailers
next
for the
week,
future.
you crazy kids.
Yeah.
You
Oh, well,
crazy
next week is the
clowny
big one.
kids.
Next week
Yeah.
is Clown Party. Yes.
Yes, I'm so excited for Clown Party. Oh my god, guys, it's gonna be crazy.
Clown
Yes,
party.
it's going to be awesome.
Woohoo.
Clown
I'm gonna send some video over to AJ after the
Let's
show
go.
here.
Yes. Oh man,
That'll
I'm
be
so
good.
excited. And
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be the most crazy show of all time.
I think so.
I think it's
I'm
gonna be
really
awesome.
yeah.
I'm
So,
gonna act so crazy. You guys better be ready.
It's too freeing. It's too freeing being a clown.
I know it's true.
We're gonna find out why it's illegal right here on Without Your Head.
and I appreciate you having this great guest on the show, and I appreciate that. And I really appreciate Tara bringing new ideas to the show too. I think that's it's awesome having the guests on. That's a big part of the show, and I love you having new ideas for the show. And Clown Party
Hey,
is
all the
terrific.
ideas are you guys too.
Yeah,
Like,
everyone
fun.
comes up with stuff,
Yeah.
and we bounce off ideas. And
That's what I tell everyone. I'm like, hey, this clown party thing was my idea.
That is
solely only mine.
And they're like, was it yours? And I say, I feel like it was.
Definitely. Hey, everyone has just been killing it with like the promos. It's like surreal. Like I'm so excited.
I'm too. Yeah, it's
I
gonna
get
be
like
good stuff.
stress headaches about it because I'm so excited. I hope I can deliver.
It's
with
gonna.
it'll be good.
It's gonna get way more fun whenever we do like an in-person thing at one of these conventions or something.
we'll never want to leave at that.
Yeah.
It's like we're just gonna move in wherever it is.
Well, hey, if Without Your Head has a booth at Mad Monster in Arizona,
Ooh.
I'll
Yeah,
rent a
yeah.
room. We can throw a party in there. We can show.
All right.
We could do a show from there, and then we'll have a booth. Like it'll be crazy.
Yeah, we could do live updates from the booth.
I'll drive to that one.
Great.
Yes, please do. We have to all meet in person because it's going to be out of control.
All right, sounds good. We will make it happen. Anthony in here cannot wait for Clown Party. Good man, Showboat. Everyone out there,
Hello,
we want you to video into the show next week. The only thing you got to do is make sure you're dressed as a clown, at whatever level. You can go all out. You can,
Or have
fun.
pranks.
Be on a trapeze or have a clown nose, whatever you got.
If you're not dressed as a clown, you better just have clown pranks, like a prank a minute.
Yep.
A minute, or else
Banned
Right.
for life.
Clown brain. That's the whole secret of it. Clown brain. That's all we ask for.
It's all fun.
Yep.
Thank
It's
you,
all
Bubba.
fun.
Banned.
But you will get banned for life if you don't do it right.
Our friend at the pizza place said that he dresses as an evil clown every Halloween. So we told him.
So looking forward to that.
So hopefully he does pop on next week. That'll be fun.
Yep. All right,
Clown
so everybody,
baby.
show up next week. Bring your clowny clownness.
Exactly. Bring your clowniness. Exactly.
Turn the
Earlier,
clown
by the way, I
knob
showed
to a 10.
a Manicorn trailer from our friend Jim McDonough. You may have seen me in the trailer. It's
I
that's
did
his
see
first
you.
feature. I'm looking forward to that. And we'll be back next week. Join the Facebook group. It's pretty active. Follow us on all the different social media pages. I try to keep Instagram pretty active now and X. So try to keep all the Without Your Head places active. Hit like, subscribe, become a member. It starts at only $3 a month. Helps support the channel. And until next time, this is Nasty Neil.
This is Terrible Troy.
It's your cousin AJ.
This is Tara Hutchison.
And this is Without
Your
Head.
Trying to hit.